So you tell me that we had a conversation before. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. We
Hmm.
end up with like he told me like there are many creators.
Okay.
Hello, guys. Hello.
Hello.
Is there some place for atheists as well or not?
Not many places for atheist people. Only hell.
Ah,
Yeah. Okay.
For who?
So
For who?
he said for atheists.
Hmm.
oh, I got a call.
Okay.
Okay, I don't remember the whole conversation, so I maybe we can ask questions
Sure,
to
sure, sure.
remember.
Look, at least you remember more than I remember. I even don't remember you.
Exactly, exactly. So, God existence, do you believe that
I
there's
don't.
a God? So what do you believe?
That's so weird question, man. Like either you believe a God exists or you don't.
Yeah, so you
Like
have something instead of that, you know?
something for what?
Like, I don't know. I just ask.
I believe oranges are so helpful for human body.
Yeah, I mean, I totally
Okay.
agree with you.
Yeah, but that's why like your question was so useless. Like, what do you believe? I believe in many
Okay,
things, but they're not
let's
about
make
this
it simple.
topic.
Like, make it simple.
Okay.
So, do you believe how the world exists?
I believe how world exists? I think that question is
No,
more
no, how
problematic.
word? How?
I don't know how it exists.
Okay.
Yeah. But you don't know also. You just believe
Mhm.
that God exists and God created it, right?
I don't know a lot of information like you, but I know there is a God for a lot of reason.
You believe God exists for many reasons. What's the best reason?
Yeah, exactly. Best reason, like if someone without rules being being born and he just go chill out in the world, he will do a lot of things wrong.
Sorry, like
But
I
with
don't
rules,
understand.
yeah, yeah,
Did,
I got middle lane.
if there are no
That's perfect.
rules, so what?
No, I said, let's imagine there are two children has born or have born or are born. Okay, so one, the first one, he follow rules like don't make this and make this. The second one, he don't follow anything. He just born and just live. Which one of them will make a lot of faults and maybe he will not be a nice man with rules or with not or without rules.
I don't understand what you're trying to say, man. Like there are two brothers. And what do you mean exactly? Can you just explain what do you mean
Yeah,
rather than the
give me
example?
1 minute. Okay, give me 1 minute.
Take her a minute.
Yeah, go ahead, Void.
Boyd has a question. Speak up, man. Use the mic. Oh, scam. Welcome. Welcome.
There's a lot of noise in background. Hmm. Yeah, you can type. Is God or evil? Who?
Trick says, if you're gonna engage with him, I'll meet you too. Then you can type each other, okay?
Mm, no, I don't care about his questions. I'm just came here to negotiate with you.
You were the one who allowed him to ask his questions by typing. Was also weird, but anyway, I thought you want to engage with him. It's okay, you can engage.
Mhm. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, I got you.
yeah, but then
So what
it's
I'm trying to tell you, be just focused with me because I don't have that much good level in English. Okay,
your English sounds good. Don't worry.
okay. So why I believe God exists? Because everything systematic
Systematic.
in systematic way. You
Huh?
know?
Really?
Yeah, I believe that. Like even my body, like there are hair, heart, there are lots of things, other things, all related to each other. All things have his own jobs.
You,
Even the world,
let
all
me
the
ask you
world.
one question. Let me
Hmm.
ask you one question. Do you think like, you believe in which God, by the way?
Yeah, let's make it simple, like step by step.
Yeah, we'll make it step by step. I want to know which God you believe in.
I'm Muslim.
Okay, Allah. Okay. So do you think
Yeah.
that Allah doesn't have any system? Do you believe that Allah is random, chaotic, contradictory?
Not random. No, I don't believe in that.
Yeah, so that means there is some system in your God also, because your God has knowledge, your God has power, and your God
Yeah.
has other things, and these things cannot be random. They're not, at least, according to your belief. If there is a
Okay.
system in God, don't you think this also suggests that there must be someone who created your God?
There's someone created my body.
Like you believe someone created your body because there's some system in your body, right? That was your conclusion.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
Yeah, and there is a system in your God also. So that means someone created your God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got this question before, but my
Good.
answer was like, if there someone create my God, so the creator must have another creator, you know?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
you'll
but
go to infinity loop.
but it's you who created this loop because you said that systems cannot exist without a creator. That was your argument. You are the one who is creating
Yeah.
this infinite loop, not me. Okay. So when you create a problem, don't complain. Okay, because I didn't create it. You created the problem.
No, no, I'm just negotiate with you, you know?
But
Maybe I'm
you don't
wrong.
understand. You don't understand that you are creating
No,
the
no, I
problem.
understand. I understand.
Mhm.
I understand.
So,
Totally
but
understand.
let me repeat it for other people. Okay. So when
Okay.
you claim that there's a design here, hey, look at there's system, there's complexity, whatever the words are,
Mm-hmm.
okay? They use all those words when they try to prove a God exists. And they say this cannot exist by itself or randomly. And I say, okay, let's accept that. No problem. And then they say, hey, look, the universe is the same, like there's system in the universe. So the universe also has a creator. And okay, so when I check what kind of God they believe in, I see their God is not random. Their God is not chaotic. That there are a lot of properties in their gods also. So that means there's also a system in their gods. And they have to follow the rule that they created. So you create a rule, you say that systems cannot exist by itself. And I say, okay, no problem. And then you should follow your own rule. And when you follow your own rule, you should accept that your God must have a creator also, because your God has a system. If you say no, then that means something can exist systematically, like there can be system in it or design in it, and it doesn't have to have a creator. And I will say, okay, again, I don't have a problem with that also. But when you accept that, whatever the systems you see in the universe or human body, animal body, doesn't matter. You can think that, hey, wait a second, it doesn't need a designer. It just exists. Even if I don't know how it exists, it can exist or it must exist like this. Because when you ask, hey, wait, when you say it cannot exist like this, there must be a creator, then you create an infinite loop.
That's why biologically we have to like they are start point and end point. That what a human can understand, you know? Like I can understand everything start and begin they have beginning and they have end. Like if you tell me any story, then I will imagine that they have start and end of story. So nothing uh, for no reason to go to infinity loop. We have start of
Yeah.
everything.
Okay.
So
Good. Let's
we
say
have
the start as
mhm,
the universe, like everything started with the universe.
yeah. Let's imagine that
Yeah.
everything start with one creator.
Hmm. No, not
You know,
creator. No, 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 no. Stop.
okay,
Like
okay.
everything started from the universe without the creator.
From universe without creator.
Yeah. Because you believe that a system can exist without a creator. So universe has a system, as you explained, then the universe
Hmm.
doesn't need a creator.
I don't got you like 100%.
Okay. And the big Nick. Uh those are things that we created or we designed them, and that's why we know that they're designed. But that doesn't apply for everything else. X exists, therefore, it's a design as a terrible claim because, as a God believer, you should say God exists, then you know there must be a designer for God, and you don't believe in that, okay? So to be
That's
able to say something is a design, you have to prove that it's a design, and we have great evidence for T-shirts, wristwatches, and automobiles. Okay,
hmm exactly.
yeah,
But I'm
exactly.
negotiate with you like with my basic knowledge, you know. If you
Okay.
wanna go for like deep conversation, you
Mm.
can like go with sheikh, with someone who have like a lot of knowledge, because you will
They
not
don't
find
have.
him
Believe me,
here,
believe
you
me,
know.
believe me. They don't have.
That's why I'm telling you where are you from, man.
That's why I'm telling you that. They don't have. Okay.
You know why? Because I was facing the same thing as you do now. And then yeah, for really, I'm not kidding. And then
That sounds like a joke to
when
me. Sorry.
okay, so
Yeah,
okay
because
for
I'm
me.
not suffering from anything, man. Like when you think
Yeah,
clearly.
no, I don't mean anything. I just tell you, I have gone same experience with same thinking, you know. So who can convince me that the God is exist? Who someone have more knowledge? Like he was a sheikh, you know, sheikh.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, then I just go to another story like why Islam, why not Christian, why not the other religion? So
So
I searched, I searched to like Christian. I found a lot of wrong things. Like they have right, they have wrongs, but it seems to me something not complete, you know? And when I searched about
sorry,
Islam,
friend. I'm gonna cut you here because I don't care about your feelings here. Okay. So just because you feel like Islam makes sense for you doesn't mean it's a true religion. Okay. Like there are
yeah,
a
of
lot of
course,
problems in
of course,
Islam.
of
Like
course,
Islam has
of course.
similar claims without good evidence. Okay. So it's not different than the other religions. Like all believers think the same for their own
Yeah, yeah,
religions, and
yeah,
they think the
exactly.
same for other religions. If you ask a Christian, Islam is a bad religion, and there are problems in Islam. If you ask a Muslim, Islam is a good
You know
religion,
why I'm
and there are
telling this
problems in
story?
Christianity.
You know why I'm telling you this story? Because the helper or the like the solution for me was talking to someone have more knowledge, not just the basics knowledge, you know?
Okay. Cell. Okay. The picnic. The picnic, I think you're missing the important point here. Um, you still talk about t-shirts. Like we know that t-shirts are designed. That doesn't mean other things are designed. Okay, just because something is a design that doesn't make other things design. Okay, you're giving the examples of that what we created. Like, and we are the designers of those things. That's true, and they're designed. That's true, but that doesn't mean other things are also designed. Okay,
Give me 1 minute, I'll be back. I have a call.
take your time. Uh, okay, you got your gotcha time. Big congratulations, lady. Okay, like you're proving that you're an asshole. Congrats. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, you showed how stupid you are, and now you are on the way that you're proving that you're an asshole. Okay, probably he's one of those guys that I kicked who has a butt hurt, and there will be always such people. Okay, but like we know that, man. Like you choose to be an asshole. We know that. No need to explain.
Yeah, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Da, da, da. Okay. Yeah, Trick says you were talking about those scholars, okay?
Mm.
You think that those scholars have really deep knowledge, and many of them they don't have. You should
Scholars?
know that. You said
Scholars?
sheikh, imam, whatever. What was the
Yeah,
word?
yeah.
So it's called scholars. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, and I check them. I check them. They don't have very good knowledge. At least they don't have good evidence to prove a God exists. They only say, "Trust me, bro. This book is true. It comes from a God," and they don't prove it.
If they are something like that, so I can't
Many of
consider them
them,
as sheikh, you know?
you cannot consider as
Yeah,
sheikh.
yeah, there are many. Yeah, there are many,
Who is
many,
sheikh then?
of course. Sheikh who has spent his like all his time in just searching and believing and look for evidence and look for everything that makes sense for anyone.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean they have the true knowledge, right? So there are many people. They
Yeah,
search,
yeah,
search,
there are many. Exactly.
they search, all through their lives. Okay, and they don't come to a conclusion that a God exists. Okay, and there are people like those people that you mentioned. They do. They research and they say, "Oh yeah, I believe that a God exists," or they say, "I know a God exists." So we have two examples. One search couldn't find a God. The other search found a God. And if you keep searching about something, that doesn't mean you'll reach some true knowledge.
You know, as we human, we all have limited, like thinking or limiting of knowledge. No, no, anyone can know everything, but at least they are trying to. They know the right thing, and they're trying to know more.
Like they believe that they know the right thing, but they're not able to prove it. That's their problem. And
Mm,
what they believe probably is false. Why I say that? Because there are other sheikhs in other religions. They believe
mm.
that their belief is true one.
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
believe
But that doesn't
his
mean
truth.
like all of them are right, right?
Exactly.
Exactly. So
Maybe
so
maybe I'm
many
wrong.
of them.
You know.
So that's fine.
Maybe
Many
I'm
of
wrong.
them. Yeah, maybe you're wrong.
Exactly. That's why Allah will treat you as much as you do effort.
But
Like
if you're wrong, you said maybe I am wrong, then there's no need to talk about Allah. Okay? If you're wrong, it's wrong about Allah also. So you cannot start a conversation by saying, "Oh, you know what? Allah will do this, do this."
no, I'm trying to tell you that Allah, which I believe, or the creator or anything, I believe that he will like do you understand any Arabic word? Can I use it?
Uh, use. Okay, use.
Al-Hisab.
Okay. What
I
does that
mean,
mean?
I mean, okay, wait.
Okay, like God has those names. Okay, or titles, whatever. So what?
It's not title.
Okay, well,
It's
what's that? A property of your God.
so like he will not treat everyone like the same, because we have a lot of people not know anything about religion, not know anything about anything, so they will not go to the hell
Tricks us,
because
tricks
they
us,
not
tricks us,
have.
tricks us.
Mhm.
Tricks us. I'm sorry, you're preaching right now. Like, that's not allowed here, okay? First, you have to prove your God exists, then you can teach me about your God, okay? I don't want to
You
hear like
told
something
me
that you didn't prove.
question. You told me no. You don't. You told me like if Christian may be wrong and Islam may be wrong and every religion may be wrong.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, maybe. Why not?
And if you're
So I'm
wrong,
answering the
if
question.
you're wrong, then you can't say anything about Allah. If you're wrong, that means you're wrong about Allah, okay?
The Christian and Islam and every religion has become from Allah also.
Come again?
Christian and Islam and every religion has came from Allah.
That's your belief, okay?
Yeah,
Maybe Allah doesn't
yeah.
exist. No, 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 stop, stop. This is your belief that you were supposed to prove.
Mhm.
You didn't prove it, okay? You couldn't do that. If you're wrong, just as you said, maybe I am wrong. If you're wrong, there's no Allah. Maybe there's another God, but not Allah, okay? So you can't say every religion came from Allah. If Allah doesn't exist, then no religion came from Allah, okay?
You told me multiple questions, and when I'm answering you, you came to the first point. And when I answered the first point, you told me like I don't know Sheikh. I don't believe Sheikh. So what do you believe? So you have to search more.
Yeah, I search more
I'm just
and your
answering questions,
sheikhs, yeah, your sheikhs don't give also good answers. They don't give good evidence also, okay? And I'm searching, don't worry. I'm searching maybe even more than you search. But my conclusion is so far there's no good evidence to convince me that a God exists. Always people claim similar things and they're so vague. They say, "Hey, look at my book.
Mm,
I believe it's true. Hey, you know what? There are people I believe that they told the truth in the past. I cannot go back in time with a time machine because there are no time machines. But you know what? Trust me, those people were so reliable, man. They had seen everything. And you tell me the similar things, and other people from other religions, they tell me the same things. So there's no good evidence here. Okay, when you do that, it's not proving a God exists properly. None of them. And if there's something like that, you could bring it, but you're not able to. So either you didn't research good enough, or what I say is true, which is there's not good evidence already. If there was such good evidence, like
If you
many people would be
if you're
pointing.
getting annoyed from my speech, I can leave.
What makes you think that I'm getting annoyed by you?
I feel like you told me like you tell like everyone uh, has told you before, and it's not makes sense for you.
Yeah,
And in the beginning, I just told you I'm just negotiate with you, you know?
okay, okay. But when you negotiate, you should
Like,
try to understand why I'm saying those things. So when I say I
okay,
don't
I have
just speak
another question.
randomly. Yeah, go on.
I have another question. How human became on Earth?
How human became an earth? What does it mean even?
How we exist in Earth?
How do we exist? I don't know, man. I told you.
Wait,
Yeah, but do you think just because I don't know that means God exists? That means God created everyone?
no,
No. So
no, no, no,
then why
no.
you're asking such a
I
question?
don't, I don't, because if you know, maybe the answer will be related, you know, to God existence.
Uh, Maybe not, because just because we don't know the answer of something, that doesn't mean it relates to God. Like, did you know that there were a lot of things that
You
we
know
don't?
why?
Let me say this one. Okay, we didn't know many
Okay.
things in the past. Okay, and many people
Mm-hmm.
related those things
Exactly.
to gods. Okay, for example,
Mm-hmm.
storms, earthquakes, diseases. People people were assuming that, oh, there must be a God, and God is causing those things, and they related to God. But then we learned that the causes are not God. The causes are something else, not God. And every time you relate
Exactly.
something to God, most likely we'll find out something else, not a God. So far, we couldn't find a God, we found other things. Why should I think that just because I don't know how humans exist and it must be God? Why should I think like that?
Because everything is related to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for example, I have answers for all of these questions in my religion, you know, that's why
Mm-hmm.
I'm asking you if you
Good,
have the
good,
idea.
good, good. But it's not very cool to say that. Hey, come! I have a book. There are answers in it. Please buy it. That's not cool. You should
No,
understand that,
I will take, do you think I will take any benefits? Like I will take money or
man.
something from you?
Man, I didn't mean that.
Yeah,
Like,
you told me in this way.
it's like this.
Like, yeah,
It's,
I have
serious.
great book, come buy.
I didn't mean that, man. Like I don't care how you understood it, but now it must be clear to you that I didn't mean that. Okay. What do I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
When you say I have a book and there are answers, that doesn't make those answers true, okay? I can write a book, I can put other answers, and that doesn't mean those answers are true, okay? When you don't know something,
That,
what we do, at least what I do, I say I don't know. I don't say, wait a second, you know what? I have some imagination or some
no,
opinions,
no,
and this must be true. I don't say that, okay? I say I just don't know. That's all. And your book has a lot of answers. I know that. But you have to prove that those
uh,
answers are true. Okay?
I, um, no, no, I'm don't telling you like I just telling you like I have answer, but I will not tell you this answer because you don't even believe in this religion or Allah exists.
And the reason
So
is
until
the reason is
uh,
because you are not able to tell me why those answers are true. That's why I don't believe If you could tell me why those answers are true, then yeah, I could say, oh, okay, let me believe in it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And that's the reason why I don't believe, because there are answers in many religions, and sometimes they have similar answers, sometimes they have very different answers. But having answers doesn't make them true answers. As I said, I can also answer all those questions, but that doesn't mean it's true. I approach every religion in the same way. Okay.
Have you talked before with someone like have a very big name, Mopee, blah blah blah, more letters, like long name.
Long name?
Yeah, he have long name in this application, in this website, in Free for Talk.
If you type the
But
name,
his name starts with Moby. Wait, start like that, Moby and some letters, a lot of letters.
okay. I think I remember this nickname, but I don't remember whether I talk or not. I'm not sure. Maybe I even blocked him. That's also possible.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but it rings some bells in my mind, but very vague. So I think you can understand. I even
Yeah, I
didn't
can
remember
understand.
you.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So you think he has good knowledge?
I think, yeah, because he always put the same topic.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he online right now?
I trying to search to him, like, I don't follow him, but
Why you
yeah,
don't
I
follow him?
try
You,
to
you you
search
you
here.
think he makes sense about religions and you like these topics and you're not
Yeah,
following him.
yeah,
Follow him,
but
man.
I'm already enough with my knowledge, When I wanna get deep more, I will make it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But inshallah, if he will be online, I will try to keep you both in the same room.
Okay, man. You should know that I stream my discussions, and I don't know whether he will be okay
Yeah,
with
yeah,
that or
I
not.
know.
Okay.
I think it's okay. It's okay. He just have voice, no picture, so it's okay.
Yeah, and if he's as cool as you are, then maybe we can have a good conversation.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay. So I think this is the end of our discussion. I assume. Do you want to go
Yeah,
other
maybe.
points? If you want, we can try other topics about God.
It's okay.
Okay. Then I will recreate the room so that I can have more people in the room.
Yeah, yeah, I got you.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Good luck, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
And
Good luck to you too.
yeah, I wish you good luck and wish you the best in your journey.
Thanks for good
And
wishes.
see you later, man.
Bye
Thank you,
bye. Take
thank you.
care. I wish the same for
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bam, 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 bam. Scam Chan 0. Random Muslim guy 1. Okay, I don't know who's next. It's always a surprise. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, yep. It will be hard to find people, Scamchan, today. When I created this room, the first one, I waited more than 10 minutes, I think. Yeah, it's timing, Scam, and sometimes about the day. This is Monday still, so probably people are trying to get rid of the stress in different ways. We have Lily. Li- oh, hello. We had a troll 3 months ago, and he chose this nickname for himself, Lily. And we had a lot of fun after that. Okay. Welcome back, Sal or Say. Say. Okay, Say. Arjun, welcome back, man. Riaz Khan, Lisa, MD Habibur Rahman.
Yes.
Hey.
Hi, bro.
Hi. Look
Why
at
are you
this
laughing?
guy. Okay.
Why are you laughing?
The guy blocked me before he has been kicked automatically. So he had an auto kick, but he somehow
Who?
managed to block me. A guy called Vanished Element, and he vanished so fast. But while he was vanishing, he was able to block me.
Yeah.
That's super funny.
Yeah. Where are you from? Canada?
I'm from heaven, man. Yeah.
Angel.
Don't you hear? I'm so happy.
Yeah, that's great for you.
Yeah, very good, man. So okay, we have other people also. Henrietta Khan Kohistani. Mm, that's hard to read the name. Hey, Riaz.
Hey,
Hello, brother.
philosopher.
How are
Hey,
you? I hope everybody will be fine.
everybody will be fine. I hope. Is there any
Who's
threat?
talking?
Sorry, my English is I'm like in the beginner class.
Okay, it doesn't have to be super good. We need upper
Yes,
intermediate
but
level. If it's less than that, we may have some problems.
okay. Because I started like English courses. It's my second, third month,
Hello, guys.
and I want to improve my English.
Yeah, but you should know that our topic is a little bit heavy for beginners.
Okay, sorry, goodbye.
Okay, bye bye. Take care.
So this room is live telecasting on YouTube right now.
It is on YouTube
I
right
don't
now.
think. Only
How often do you like do this? Come here and
Nearly every
do
day.
live telecast. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nearly every day.
Like how often do you go live coming here? And
Oh, man, I answered 2 times.
how are you?
Nearly every day.
Oh, nearly every day. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Your voice wasn't clear that much. I'll catch up.
Sorry for that.
Okay, here's okay.
guys.
Hey,
Where are you from?
Heaven.
Heaven.
Uh,
Like what? Like heaven have many state.
heaven.
Like which state?
Heaven.
So as the topic is God's existence, so my question is, don't you believe in God?
I don't.
Yeah, I
So
believe. Why?
you don't. So you don't believe in God.
Yeah, I don't believe in God. Yeah,
Explain
What
why
the
you
fuck?
don't believe in God.
I'll do that. But just give me some seconds.
Like who create you?
Okay. So why I don't believe in God? Because I don't see good evidence to believe a God exists. That's fine.
How the earth is like who is controlling this earth and who has made this earth?
Who is
Who has
controlling?
created you? Who has created you?
Man, like just one question at one time, okay?
Hmm?
And please choose one of those
So
questions.
okay, who's controlling this earth?
Okay, first of all, I don't accept false questions. What is a false question? A false question is a question that you assume a lot of things in the question, like, why did you beat your father? That's a false question too, because I assume that first you have a father, and then I assume that you have beaten your father, and then I'm asking, why did you do that? And that's unfair because I'm assuming that you have a father and you have beaten your father. So this is why it's a false question. And asking who is controlling the earth, it
Hmm?
it means that there's someone who's intelligent but not human, and that someone is controlling the earth. And then you're asking, then who's that? You know, uh, who's that thing? Okay. So that's why I don't accept this question,
Hmm?
because you're assuming that there is already someone out there and controlling the earth. First, you have to prove that there is someone outside, and then you have to prove me that it's controlling. Then we can discuss who's that thing, who's that guy,
Who made this
God,
world?
creator, or whatever.
Who created? Okay, okay. Who created this world or you?
Okay, this is also another false question because you assume that
False
there is
question.
someone.
These are false questions.
Yes, and I'm explaining why they are false questions. I'm explaining. Okay. So you assume that there is someone out there, and then you assume that those, whatever those, you know, things are, you assume that they created us, and you're asking, okay, who are they, or who is that, creator? And there are two assumptions here also. That's why I don't accept this one also. But if you ask me, hey, do you think we have a creator? My answer will be, I don't know. Okay. You have to prove me that we have creators. Okay. Asking who created us, you're already assuming that someone created us. That's the assumption. Okay. And you're asking a question, who question, based on your assumption that someone created us. But that's our topic, right? God's existence. Who is God? God is the creator of you and the universe, right? We're asking, is there a God or not? And you already assume that there's someone already who created us, which you mean God. You're just assuming God exists. Like you have to prove God exists, not assume.
This is common sense. Just use your sense. I
No,
think I think you can
no,
find
it's
it
not
just.
common sense. There are millions of
I
atheist
don't know. I don't
people
know.
on
Like
the
the
planet.
people, like I don't know. Just no, 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 listen, listen. Like don't take it other way. Just like I don't know. Like people like you. Like why? Like like this is common sense. Like
It's not.
like how is like
Don't say false things.
days are coming. Days are coming and nights are coming. And how is it?
It's not like that. Sorry, man. Like you're spreading false information. It's not common sense. There are millions of atheist people who don't believe a God exists. So, and it's not like day and night coming and going. Okay, we see the day, we see the night. We can observe the night. We can observe the day. We can understand how those things happen, but we cannot observe any God. We cannot see any God. We cannot test any God. Okay? That's why they're so different. Please do not spread false information, okay? Okay. Veifa, you have the mic. If you want to talk, talk. Oh, we have a subject.
Hi everyone.
Hey.
You said we can observe the night, we can observe the day.
Yeah.
Also, we can observe the sunlight, but we can't touch the signals or we can't touch the sun. So how can you sure that there is a sun?
Can I say there's a sun? We can see the sun.
How do you know it didn't reach it? No one reached the sun.
You don't see the sun?
I'm telling you, like there's
By the way,
sunlight.
Veifa, like, what's your age?
Why it doesn't matter?
It matters because this is on YouTube.
Okay, I'm 26.
26, okay. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So let's get back to the. You said it's not logical that every creature must have a creator.
I didn't say that. You, like, first of all, when you say creature, you have to prove that it's a creature, okay? What does it mean, creature? Creature means something which has been created by a creator, okay?
Yes.
Yeah. And to be able to say something is a creature, you have to prove that it's a creature in the first place. And how you do that? You have to prove that there is a creator. Then you have to prove that that creator has created that thing. Then we can believe that it's a creature.
I think it's reversed.
No, it's not. If you do it
Like
reverse, you
when
have to assume that you are a creature.
okay, if you are like if there's a ship is shipping in the sea, the
Ship?
ship passed and you see the effect of the ship on the sea, like the waves. Imagine that you are walking in the beach. There's a waves behind you. Maybe someone come and say there's waves. It's a proof or effect of someone walked there. So
No,
the effect.
false, Vapor, false. Why it's false?
Seriously.
I will explain to you if you're patient. And welcome, Mr.
Yeah.
Parker. So when you see the waves, yeah, you're right. Like waves can be created by, something man-made, which are ships, as you said. But mostly waves are created by winds, just winds. And every time you see the wave in the sea or ocean, it's most likely because of the wind, not the ships. Okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So
I'm talking about different type of wave, not
Good.
the usual wave.
Okay, yeah, not the usual wave, but the usual wave is not created by someone. It's because of the wind.
The
Right?
wind, yeah, the effect of the wind. Agreed.
Good,
Yeah.
good. So that means just because something exists or happens, that doesn't mean it's because of someone always. Do you understand that?
The usual waves is
No,
caused by
I'm
the
talking.
wind. If
I'm
there is
talking
something.
about. I'm talking about in general. So just because something happens or exists, that doesn't mean always it's because of someone. Can you agree
No,
on that?
it's not logical. It's not logical.
It's not logical.
Everything every effect it must have the someone or something made that effect.
I think
Like
you don't
you said the
understand.
wave by the wind.
I'm sorry for my bad English because seemingly you don't understand my bad English. Okay, so I will just try to make it slower so that maybe you can understand.
Okay.
What I said, just because something happens or exists, it doesn't mean it's always because of someone. And you just agreed on what I said by saying that, hey, everything has a cause. It's either by something or someone. That's what you said.
Yes.
And then that's what I
Yeah.
say also. I agree with you. Something happens because of something or someone. Welcome, Professor Hazel.
So there's nothing
So
happening yeah, without someone making it, something make it.
good. So universe exists. Someone did it or something caused it. Which one?
You said it doesn't matter who.
It
The thing
matters.
is,
It matters. It matters. If it's someone who did the universe, you can easily call it God. But if it's something, you don't call it God. It's just something like the wind causing the waves, and that's the usual waves, right? Like it always you see usual waves. Okay, you rarely see the waves caused by ships. If you look at the
say it
sea,
again.
okay,
Yeah, okay.
it's not important. That part is not important. What I'm trying to say,
Okay.
universe exists, and you believe that there must be a cause. Okay,
Uh, yes,
and
yeah.
and,
It's
and
not a
we
cause, it's not a creator. It's a creator, higher power. It it doesn't matter who is the higher
it
power, but
matters.
they say
It
they refer
matters.
that God.
It matters. I explain why. Because if it's someone, then you can say it's a god. But if it's not someone, you cannot say it's God. Okay. So if it's the
Then the question
ships,
is, it is created or not? Okay, continue, continue.
yeah, the question is if there is a cause for the universe, which I don't know, but you believe that there must
Mhm.
be a cause. And I say, okay, I can agree on that, no problem. Okay. It doesn't hurt me to accept your claim. But I want to know deeper, and I want to understand that the cause is someone or something. And just we agreed on when something happens or when something exists, it doesn't mean always it's because of someone. It's either someone or something. We have examples of those things, right? The waves.
Okay,
You
what
gave
is
the
something?
you have given like the wind is also the cause,
Yeah.
right? It's the main cause of the waves. You agree on that?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
The wind is someone or something.
It's something, but it goes up there.
You don't
Like,
know. You don't know where it goes. We are trying to go there, okay, and we want to understand what is there, okay? Don't assume what's there. We will try to
yeah,
understand.
yeah,
Good,
I
good,
didn't say what is
very
there,
good.
like a specification there or who or whom.
Yeah, but
I said that
mostly
there's
people
an
assume
effect
it's
of
God.
something or something.
But anyway.
Yes,
So like we
yeah,
can agree on that. If there's a cause, either the cause is someone or something.
yes.
How to know
But the, mhm, okay.
which one is the cause?
يعني, let me rephrase what you just said. The
Okay.
question is, are we created or not? And then we question who or whom or what created us.
Yeah, if we are not created, that doesn't mean we came from nothing. You know that, right? So if we are
Yeah,
not created, that means we have been caused by something.
yeah, something or something. I don't think that the real question by whom or يعني, if it's something or someone, it doesn't matter.
It
The thing
matters.
is, do you believe that you are created or not?
I explained 3 times to you why it matters. I think you don't remember, or you don't understand,
If,
or you just ignore. Okay, so I said if
no, no,
it's
I didn't ignore it.
something,
I'm just
let
trying
me
to. Yeah.
repeat again. Let me repeat. If it's something, you will not call it God, but if it's someone, then you may call it God. That's why it's important for you. At least it should be important because you
Sorry,
are the one
Mr.
who's, yeah, like I
Sorry.
said, it must be important for you because if the cause is something, you cannot call it
Mm-hmm.
God. If it's someone, then you maybe call it God.
If it's something, what should I call it?
Like just give a name, but not God, because God is not just something. Like it's like someone, because your God has intelligence, knowledge, power, will, right? So this is
This
like
characteristic,
someone. Yeah.
yeah, this characteristics is taken from the effect of this. Like I told you, if there is a ship, big ship is shipping in the sea, you will see a big effect. If it is a small boat, you will see a
Yeah.
small effect. So when you
Mm,
see the effect, you can tell
good, good,
the characteristics of who's gone there.
good. Very good, very good.
So
Then let me ask you this question. Let's suppose you're on the seaside and
okay,
you're blind.
okay,
You can hear the waves, okay? You can listen them.
okay,
And the waves are average waves, like not very big waves, but not also very small waves, okay?
yeah, yes.
How to know what is the cause? It's a ship or wind?
You can't tell because there's missing senses. You can tell. You can reach who
We don't
created
see,
you
right?
by
Yeah,
senses.
yeah, we don't see, right? That's why we don't know
If you can't,
either.
you can't tell. No,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't tell.
You can.
You can't. You can't tell if you
Y-
can see.
Yeah, you
If you have
cannot. So
the
yeah,
tools.
that's good. That's good. So when we look at the universe is the
Mm-hmm.
waves. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
universe is the
Okay.
waves, and we cannot see beyond the universe. We cannot see the God, or we cannot see the wind, or whatever the cause is. We don't see both of them. We are blind in the universe. Why? Because we
I
don't
don't
see
think you
them.
are. Yes, I think I have the tool. At this situation, I'm not blind. I have senses. I have logic.
Okay.
I can see. I can touch. I can
Yeah, yeah.
like five
But
senses.
it
You know,
doesn't work. It
you
doesn't
got the
work.
tool.
Like you have the senses as a blind person also, but like
But they are
the
missing.
effect. Hey, wait for don't interrupt me, okay? You hear the waves. You have the senses. You know that there are the waves, okay? But you
Mhm.
cannot go beyond and understand what is causing the waves. But you
I think
logically,
it's
what
yeah.
logically you say that okay, it's either someone
Mhm.
or something, okay? But I don't have access. I cannot reach and find out what is causing or who is causing what or who. I don't know the
I'm
answer.
agreeing with you.
So yeah,
Yeah.
but you're not. You're not like we are like the blind people in the universe because we see the waves. Waves are the universe or your existence or other things. Okay, these are the waves. We see them. We at least we know that waves exist, right? But we don't see what is beyond the waves, what is causing the waves. We don't know that. We don't see that. That's why we are blind.
Did you finish?
Yeah,
I
like
think
did
the
you
thing is
listen?
reversed. Yeah, I did listen, but why
Cool.
did you assume the situation that we are blind? I think we have like you are ignoring what you have in your hands and you are looking away. You
Nope.
have the tools.
Nope.
Work with what you have. Work with what you have. You have senses. You have logic. Logical
Yes,
says
good.
if you the creature must have a creator. Like reverse the question, please. Reverse the
Wait, like seemingly we just were talking in vain, like futile conversation because I just explained that to be able to call something creature, you have to prove it. Like, what is a creature? Creature is something that has been created by a creator, right? And to be able to say
yeah.
something is a creature, you have to prove that it has a creator. You can't say it's a creature if you cannot prove it has a creator, okay?
So you believe that everything is created except the people, except the
I don't believe
human
in
being.
anything. I didn't say anything about my beliefs, okay? So what
No, I
I'm
mean
trying
like
to say,
the
hey, you said let's use logic, right? Okay, if you want
yes,
to
I
use
said it's logical.
it's
Prayer
not
created
logical. It's
water
not
created.
logical to claim something is creature without having evidence for it. Okay, it's not logical.
Yeah.
Like if
Okay,
I
طب
say,
يعني
fuck, I'm getting tired, man.
can you hear me this question, the last question?
Which question?
Okay, about the the ship and the wind and the effect of the ship. Okay, let's assume you are not blind. Um, I study fluid mechanics, and in this science, it's the most complex science, like aerodynamics and fluid mechanics. Okay, we can tell from every wave or effect on the water or on the air what passes there. Like there's equation for everything. Yani if you drop the rock and the sea, these waves we can analyze it and says there is a rock from the shape of the waves. So you are not blind. We have equations to tell by evidence that there's effect. There's someone or some ship passed there. There's an effect means there's someone or something, right?
I don't
So if
think
you have
you understand anything that I'm saying here because what you said, your last sentence, I'm listening you carefully. You should understand that. What you said, your last sentence, something we already agreed. Okay? If you're repeating that, that means you don't understand at least this conversation. So I agree on that. If there are some effects, we just said many times. I just repeated again and again, again and again. If there is something It's either by someone or by something. Why we
Yes.
should repeat this thing again and again? I really don't understand. And how we understand
Okay.
what is the cause? By observing, by testing. Okay, if there's only
Yes.
a fact, you can't understand whether it's by someone or by something. You have to analyze, you have to go and find evidence for it. Okay,
Yes. I agree. I agree
yeah.
with you.
So if you
Yeah.
don't
If there is a
find,
God, there must have evidence for God. Yeah.
yeah,
It's
and
true.
we don't see, like that's why I said, like, we are, like, if you are blind, if you don't see the ocean, but you can still
Yeah.
know that there are waves. Okay, but
Yes.
you are unable to identify whether it's because of the ship or the wind. You're not able to because you're blind.
100%
And
agree.
and
Yes.
it's similar to universe example, because we see the universe like the waves. Okay, we
Mm-hmm.
we have evidence for the universe. This is the waves,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't know what is causing the universe. We are not able to see that. That's why I said we are like the blind person on the seashore. And why we're similar, because yes, we know that there's something, but we don't know what is causing the
Yeah.
universe.
But we agree that there is something. Yeah.
Yeah, and believe me, if this conversation was so hard, like it's like I even cannot dare to go one step deeper, because you bring something else, like even something new, which contradicts your statement. Because when you say if something exists, it's either by someone or by something, but you
Mm-hmm.
you will contradict us if we continue to have the conversation, because you'll say, but wait, there is something or someone, or there must be someone without a creator, without a cause. So this is coming from you, okay, and it's making
Yeah.
things even more complicated.
It's logical to have an end for this. Like every case should have created until it ends. It can't be a loop. Yani.
Yeah, it cannot be a loop. Then don't
It
say
has
that.
to be ended.
Okay, don't say that the universe is a creature. Just say universe is something that exists. It doesn't have a cause. Okay, because if you can believe that something can exist without a cause, then let's start from the universe. Don't create the loop. Okay,
Okay.
you are the one who's creating the loop, not me.
No, I ended the loop. Like it's not an open ring. Yani everything created until there is an end. Me and you, the universe, the earth, the plants, everything is things. Until it ends, it has to be into someone like higher power, higher, yani, more intelligent, more wisdom, more fair.
These
It
are
has
your
to.
beliefs.
Like
But when you say it has to, like, these are just your assumptions and beliefs. Okay, like, you don't have evidence. You should present evidence for those claims.
logic. I think it's just logic.
No,
Yani
but
it
it's
has
not
to.
logic.
It
You
has
didn't
to by logic.
explain. You only spoke about your opinion without the logic.
No, I'm not. I'm not talking about my opinion. I'm not giving you evidence from any religion. I'm just the logical
Okay,
idea.
then
يعني,
okay, good. If you think what you said is logical, I'll just follow your logic. Okay.
okay.
If you say that, like, to be able to have these things, there must be something powerful and intelligent to create those things. That's what you said.
Yeah.
And okay,
Yes.
let me buy that. Okay, I accept this. So your God exists, Allah, right?
I didn't say I'm Muslim.
Oh, okay. Let's say you're a Christian.
Okay.
So you believe in Jesus Christ, okay? That the three gods or Trinity, whatever. And
Whoever.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm,
this is the cause of the universe. Let's accept, and this is a super powerful being, right? Super intelligent
yes.
and super powerful. And because why you said to be able to have such a universe, we need something bigger and more powerful and intelligent, someone.
I'm,
And I said, okay,
I'm sorry. I have a question. Why you are saying cause? Like cause. It's why I'm created or who created me. I think cause is related to whom. To why, or not who.
what?
Like if Jesus Christ created me, I don't know why He's created me.
Why he
I don't
has
know why I'm
created you?
created. No, I don't know why I'm created. Just I know that I'm a creature. يعني.
Okay, like sure, if you have a creator, you're a creature. No problem about that. Okay, but here's the thing.
Okay.
Okay, I think you distracted a lot. So I said, let you
Okay.
said what you say is logical, and I said no, it's not. But you insisted, and I said, okay. Let me agree with you because I always want to agree
Okay.
with people. And I said, but let me follow your own logic, okay? And
Okay.
to be able to say that there must be something super intelligent, super powerful thing to create the universe, and I said, okay,
Mhm.
I'll accept that. But if something requires a something bigger and something intelligent to create it, then I should assume that your God, I don't know which God, your God must also
Mhm.
have someone even more intelligent and more powerful.
If it has, it doesn't make him a god. That's the idea of
What?
saying the definition of God. The definition of God that he hasn't any power for or any power above him. He's the most powerful.
Ah, okay. But you
If
know
any,
that's a problem in wafer. Oh, you said you're studying which science?
yeah, I'm an engineer.
You're an engineer, and how can you make such simple mistakes, man? Like you're saying that I defined
Seriously.
something, therefore it
Yeah.
must be true. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like if I say, hey, this is how I define Superman, that means Superman is real.
That means Superman is what?
Real? No, right?
No.
So
Yeah.
you're saying this is how I define my God. If if what you say is not all powerful, then it's not my God. Okay, I understand that, but
It's
that doesn't mean your God is real. Like you just have a
I don't
definition.
feel I don't feel that I said it like what you or just said. Like I said the definition of God, any God, the idea of God is the most powerful. It has no power above him. That's the idea. If he is the real God,
Okay,
he's the most powerful. He's the most
okay,
every يعني every
okay. Good,
character.
good. Let's suppose
Yeah.
like that, like as you suggested, like there shouldn't be an infinite loop, and we should stop. Okay, and I said I agree, and I'm
Yeah.
not changing my words here. Let's agree on that.
Okay.
How do you know
Okay.
that the cause of this universe, the cause of this universe, is the most powerful one?
Because يعني, I think the answer in the question because
No,
he
it's
is the
not.
most powerful.
How do you know it's the most powerful one? So you believe that the universe has a cause, like just we, agreed on, like things exist, there must be cause for it, right? And
Mhm.
universe exists, there must be cause for the universe. Okay. My question was, how
Yeah.
do you know that the cause of this universe is the most powerful one? You don't
If
know
he's
that, and
not
what's
the
your
most
evidence?
powerful, he is not the cause. If he's not the most
Oh,
powerful, he is not the cause of this universe. He is not the
oh,
creator of this universe.
that doesn't make sense because like when we see the waves, you remember the waves example? It was your example.
Yeah.
So if I say that, hey, um, the wind cannot be the cause because it's not the
Okay.
most powerful,
It's not
or
about the most. It's
or
about the how big.
no, let me fix it. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
when we observe and when we learn that the cause is the wind, okay.
Mhm.
If I say the wind is the most powerful thing ever because it's the cause of the waves, if it was not the most powerful thing, then it couldn't cause the waves. Do you think it makes sense to you?
Let me
No.
rephrase or answer what I understand. Can I answer you?
Sh- Like maybe you
For the
should.
waves, there's many creators or many factors or things or
Okay.
people can affect the waves, make that effect.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
but for the universe, a
but
human being, how many?
we know that like in our example, the wind caused the waves. That means the wind is the most powerful cause.
No, because there is
Okay, good,
other.
very good,
يعني,
very good, very good.
you
So
can't measure how big
very
because
good,
there's
very
many
good,
creators
very
for the
good,
week.
very good, very good. We're going so fine. So if
Okay, continue.
if there is a cause for the universe, which we agreed there must be a cause, okay? How do you know that
Okay.
the cause of the universe must be the most powerful one? How do you know how many causes out there? And how do you know that the
Because
cause of the universe is the most powerful one?
how do you know that يعني, who created you? Do you agree that who created you is who created me? If there is a creator, created you is who created me, is who created the
Very
earth, and
far, man. We already agreed that there is a creator. Like I think
okay,
you're missing the point.
you don't get me. Like the effect of
I'm
the
getting
wind,
you.
the wave.
I'm getting you. You're not getting me.
Can
Like
you can
I
you
agree
can
that
you
I agree that there's a creator. My question, like listen my question. How do you know that the creator of the universe is the most powerful creator?
it has to be one.
How?
It has to be the
But
most
you
powerful
said
creator.
but you said there are many causes for the wind. Do you remember your
Yes,
answer?
there is effect.
Okay,
There is
okay.
wind, there is rain.
How do you
Gives the
know
same effect. How? Yeah, okay.
how do you know that there are not many causes for the universe?
It's not again. It's not logical. Like
Why?
a human being. A human being is a creature. It has to be one creator.
Oh, really?
A
Like,
chair, what you are sitting on.
oh,
One,
oh,
the
you're an
weight of the
engineer.
wood can be
You're an
caused
engineer.
by a wind.
You're an engineer, and you don't know how to count. That's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
So look at
We are the same model. We are human beings. I'm a
like
human being.
wafer. Look at everything around you right now. Okay,
Yeah.
just try to think clearly. Look at everything around you, and try to
Yeah.
think. Just think about one thing right now around you, and think
Okay.
how many creatures it has.
They are all created by human being. Okay. So they are
Well, wafer.
different human beings.
Oh my
Human
fucking
beings.
god! I will meet you. Okay. So I told you to think slowly and clearly. Okay. Look anything around you, and please think how many people created those things. The answer is never one. Never. Okay. So think about it again. Look everything around you, and you will find an answer that okay, many people created all those things. Many people. Every time, many people. Even your example, the wave example, you said there can be many causes for the wind, and I said, yeah, that's true. So if universe has a cause, there might be many causes for the universe.
Can I talk right now, or you just gonna finish this discussion?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
like, did you listen what I said?
Yeah, I did listen and I got your point, but I think you don't get
Hmm.
me.
Okay, let's see.
Like that you said different human beings. I agree, but it's like you have mind, I have mind. You have logic, I have logic. It's the same model, same characteristics, right? Same senses, same body. You have two hands, two legs, same model. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Like, يعني, we can say this alien is different than human being. So there's two creators. We can say who created that chair, alien or human beings. It doesn't matter who is the human being. It's the same characteristics.
Wafer,
So when you
wafer, like, do you remember I said you don't know how to count? And now you're
I
proving
think
that you don't know how to count. So
okay, we can continue.
do you
We
think
can continue this.
do you think your chair has only one maker, creator?
One mind, one logic. We all have the same characteristic of our mind. I can
Wafer,
create chair. You can create a chair. We're the same creator, same mind.
wafer, wafer. I'm becoming so tired, man. Like, like I just ask a little bit like honesty here, okay? Please ask yourself honestly, hey man, I look at my laptop, my phone right now.
Yes.
How many people involved while creating this phone or this laptop? Like the answer is
It
one. Really one? No, right? The answer is never one, okay? And this guy is
But this
was
5
a
human
trigger.
beings who created my laptop have the same mindset, have the same, it ranges يعني their
we're not
intelligence يعني
we're
they
not
have
talking
high
about
intelligence.
we're not talking about the mindset of the creators, but even when you say creators, it means creators, not one creator. Do you understand that?
Yes, but the mind, the human
Yes.
being mind is one, have one
It
characteristics, the
that
same
doesn't
characteristics.
matter, but there are many humans, right?
No, it matters. It matters.
Yeah,
If
many
يعني
humans.
the oh my god.
Yeah, there are many humans, and they create a lot of things. There are many causes of one thing, right? The universe is one thing, and there might be many causes of the universe. It doesn't matter their characteristics are similar. Yeah, maybe there are many causes of the universe, and they share similar properties. That's okay. I can accept what you said, but you have to accept that there might be many creators of the universe, not one. And that was the question. And you think that there's only one creator, therefore it's the most powerful one. And if there are many creators, then it only means there are many creators. But let's think like this. What if there are many things out there? Okay? And what if they're not the creators of the universe, all of them? Maybe there are many things outside of the universe. Maybe just some of them created the universe, not all of them. And maybe those some of them are not the most powerful ones. How can you say that? No, that's not the case. You cannot say that. And let's say it honestly again, I cannot say your belief is not the case also. Maybe, yeah, it's the case, but we don't know that. You also don't know that. You just believe in it. And that's the problem that we're discussing here. Anyway, I'm so tired. Harry, I hope you have a mic today. Yeah, but I became tired.
I do have a mic, but you gotta let me know if you can hear me well.
Mm, you sound good today.
Okay, that's better. That's better.
Okay.
By the way, I wanna reply to one of the things you just said. Like you said, why are they not multiple creators? Like,
Okay.
why could there be not multiple creators, more than one?
Okay.
I want to say to that, if there were multiple creators, they would be making a claim. Okay, I'm a creator. I'm X and Y. Say one creator's name and it's X. The creator's name is Y. They all would be making such a claim, right?
Oh, we already have many
But what
religions.
we see,
We already have many religions, right?
probably they will come up with their own religions, maybe.
Yeah, and in those religions there are different gods. And this, I think,
Yeah.
tells what you are saying right now. And you said if there are many gods, there would be many
Yeah.
god claims. And we already have many god claims.
I mean, those gods would be making such claims, not people.
Okay, like what if gods are making those claims? What if not people? So you think that Islam is just a claim of people, not your God?
I mean, when it comes to Islam, it's kind of like different because I think it's only in Islam that you get to see that God is making a claim that He is God.
Okay, and
Yeah, and He is the only God. Not just He is God, but He is the only God. So there were like other multiple gods out there that would have been making such claims, I guess. Like, okay, I am God too. Not just Allah is God, but there are other gods as well. But in other religions, we see like humans are attributing things to God. Like they're saying, okay, this is God, this is God.
Okay, but what about this? What if your god killed other gods after creating this universe? Or what if your god is
After
what if your god is more powerful than the others, and that's why he didn't let them to talk? Maybe your god is a dictator. Maybe that's why we don't know about other gods.
I mean, that would mean that my God would be most powerful.
Yeah, and also
Actually, that makes him
yeah,
that makes him God.
yeah, it makes him a very bad god and a liar god because he's not the only god who created the universe. But he claims that he created everything by himself and he's the only one who exists. And if that's not the case, that means he was lying, literally.
But we did not hear anything from other gods. My
Yeah,
point
I
is,
told you
I mean,
maybe it's because your god is a dictator and a more powerful god, and he muted other gods.
that's we don't see any evidence,
Yeah, because your god
any
is
scriptural
yeah,
evidence.
because your god is powerful. That's why.
I think Phil knocked it out of the park before when he brought up the fact that
Wait a
like
second. Black
everything.
Cloud. Oh, let me
Yeah.
mute Harry. Harry, are you Vulcan?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna mute myself. I'm walking. Yeah.
Good, because I'm not able to hear Black Cloud clearly. So, okay, now he muted himself. Let's.
I said I think you knocked it out of the park the other day when you brought up that thing about how like everything like there's like I could actually we could probably actually make it more extreme actually. There's probably nothing you could think of in existence, nothing that you could find in existence that has one cause. Literally every single thing we know of has like many causes.
Oh,
So it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't
sorry.
make any sense to assume the universe has one cause.
Okay, so you're referring to our previous conversation. Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
then you the first time I heard you was like a couple weeks ago was when you said that, and
Oh,
I think that's like it's like completely undeniable. It's obvious to everyone. Nothing has one cause. Nothing.
yeah, but people don't think on it, right? And
I mean,
what?
I just challenge them to name anything in existence. Name one thing that you can find anywhere ever that has one cause. They're not going to be able to come up with anything.
Even if they come out with, that would be something rare. Like,
Yeah, it would still, even if they found one thing, it'd be like, well, that's the only thing.
yeah.
Everything else has many causes, so you still have yeah. Even if but they can't even find the one thing though.
Look, yeah, that's why we are safe. Even if they find, that doesn't mean that is the case for the universe.
Yeah, they still have a mountain after that. This is just like step one.
Yeah,
Find one.
yeah. But we should like be at least honest here, right, Black Cloud? Because if we say, hey, just find one, that they will keep thinking about it, right? They'll try to find one, and they will think that they're gonna debunk what we claim, but
Yeah,
that's not the
well,
case.
that's just that's just part of the process.
Yeah,
You still have a long way to go even after that. Yeah,
yeah.
but I still feel pretty safe. They're not even gonna find anything.
Yeah. Well, even if they find, that's the tricky part. Believers, like, yes, you can try to find one example, two examples, five examples, but still, you should know that that's not the case for many other things. Like many things that we observe, they have multiple causes.
Yeah, so what? It's like it's not logical to be like, well, if we don't have an explanation for something like the universe, it's not logical to be like, oh, it has one cause. When the majority of everything else has many causes, it just doesn't make. It's not a logical conclusion. All the evidence is flies in the face of it.
Okay. I'm not sure people will focus on what you're saying, Black Cloud, while listening to music behind you. There's some music. But anyway. So, Harry, walking in the park and thinking about God. We are sitting on our chairs and we also think about God. What a coincidence. So, let me check the time. I think we should create a new room. Yep. Oh. Okay, Harry. Like, happy Vulcan. Okay, I think I am slowing down a lot. Fuck. I couldn't create the new room because I'm so exhausted. Okay, let me focus. I can do that. Yeah, I did it. I'm jumping. See you there if you're joining. Oh. Okay. What is lagging here? I'm not sure, but something is lagging. Either my internet again. I'm not sure. Um, okay, Black Cloud chose to stay there in the previous room. I should just remove the live on YouTube's part on the title. And he can stay there if he wants. Okay, let's update his room. So guys, YouTube. Hey YouTube. Here's the link. Here's the link. For the people who don't know, you need a Gmail account, and it's better to use Google Chrome to get the most benefit of this website that I'm using. Oops. Yeah. Oh, Thomas. Long time no see, man. Welcome. How are you doing? If I only use the chat. Yeah, it's okay, Thomas. No problem. Thomas is a very cool Christian. And we had a good Muslim. It was Harry. He was in the previous room. He keeps joining this room. He's a cool guy. Uh, mm, Veifa, you're back. You're back.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you. I just came back to tell you thank you because like I have doubts. I didn't tell you that I'm Muslim, but like this discussion made
Hello,
me
hello everyone.
like got some conclusions. Okay, so thank you.
What conclusions?
It doesn't matter, but anyways, I'm thanking you. Say you are
Okay.
welcome.
You're welcome, man. You're
Thank
welcome. You were welcome
okay, thank
already. Like, sure, we had some, spicy moments, but that was okay. Thanks for
okay,
thinking
thank
about
you.
those things, and you should know that, like, this is not the purpose. Like, at least the purpose is not to convert someone. It's just trying to think together. Okay, trying to
Of course,
question
it's
things
true too.
together, and asking the right questions is really important, okay? Because it allows us to find the correct answers if we ask the correct questions. That's the
Yes, exactly.
purpose, at least that's the main purpose of I'm doing what I am doing here. Anyway, thanks
Yes.
thanks for appreciating that. And don't forget to
Okay.
subscribe to the channel. We have these conversations every day.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we have Nirob Hassan, Assad Adnan, yeah, and Thomas in case. Here's
Hey,
your
hello.
mic. Hello, hello. Uh, you're audible. You are
Sorry.
audible. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Okay. I think there's a problem.
Can you hear me? Yes.
Okay. It's Assad. Assad. Do you understand English?
Yeah, yes, I can. What
Okay.
was
Good.
the question? Sorry, I can't heard about that. Really.
I don't remember. I don't remember whether it was a question or not. But let me ask a question. Do you see that there was a specific topic in this room?
I didn't say that.
Okay, now you must know that there is a specific topic, which is God's existence, okay? And the purpose is just to have a conversation or a discussion about this topic. And you should know that this is on YouTube right now. Okay. Hey, Samir, welcome.
Hello,
Hello, how are you?
I am fine, and you?
I'm also fine. Thanks
Yeah,
for
your
asking.
topic is God is exists, God existence.
Yeah, that's true.
You you believe in?
I don't believe in God.
You don't believe in God? Okay, fine.
Sorry, come
You
again?
believe in you believe in science.
That doesn't mean I believe in science, but I'm okay with science. I like science.
Okay, but how you can say there is no God?
What?
What I your of you I mean how you can say God is not exist?
I didn't say that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't say that. But how someone can say there's no God? Someone can search for God, search and
Yeah,
search and search and search and search and search, then he cannot find, then he can say, I
yeah.
think there's no God.
Okay. Your means if someone search word and he don't find, didn't find, then he can say God is not exist.
Yeah, I think like they
What
have the right.
that means it's not if I don't find something that is not exist.
I agree with you. I agree with you. But that's not what I said. I said
Yeah.
if someone searches for the
Yeah.
guy, like searching, praying, hey God, if you exist, please give me good evidence, give me evidence. Hey, if there is any God, any creator out there, please show yourself to me, please. And he's dying at the age of, let's say, 95. But before he dies, when he says, I think there's no God, man, and probably I'm gonna die soon, but I don't think there's a God. You say, like, I searched for 70 years, like all those years I searched and searched and searched and searched. I asked and I prayed, no one answered, and I couldn't find any God. Then he has the right to say, I think there's no God.
Oh, okay. What? You know my religion.
What's your religion? Hinduism.
Yes.
Okay.
My religion is Hinduism. And
Okay.
philosophy of Hinduism is
Come
God
again?
is not outside yours. God always exists in you. Find God in your
Well, you don't know that.
soul. About why meditation and why
I'm
doing
sorry, man.
something
I'm sorry.
concentrate.
I'm
So
sorry. I'm sorry. That's not a
eh,
good evidence. What you
yeah,
find, may not be a
yeah.
god. Like it can be your imagination. You don't know that. How can
No,
you
no,
prove?
no. That's
Okay, let me ask you this question.
yeah, yeah,
How
yeah,
can you prove me that what you find is a god? How can you prove that?
yeah,
I'm sure you're gonna find something. Okay, do you understand me?
yeah, yeah,
I believe that you will find something, or maybe you have found something. And I also believe that if I do meditate right now, in time,
yeah, yeah,
I'm going to find something. Okay. I believe in that.
yeah,
But how to know it's a God or not?
yeah. You have a logic. What they no, there are different. If someone find how I elaborate that,
Is a God or not?
yeah, yeah. I'm missing something.
Okay. He's a thinking guy. I can see that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing, Thomas. Surely there is something going on in my mind. We are sure about that. Like,
yeah, yeah. But
for example,
I
yesterday
no, no.
let me finish that, Samir, okay? Like I'm talking
Yeah,
to
yes, yes,
Thomas.
yes.
Yeah, yesterday there was a dragon in my head
Yeah.
yesterday. Okay?
Hmm, hmm.
But what does that mean? Like surely there is something in my mind. But how to know what's that thing? Like and
Yeah,
in our topic, how to know it's a god or not?
you are right. If something is in somebody's mind, that how other people believe on that, it's a problem. I need to find a solution. I I can't remember something in There are a, there is a several conditions in Hinduism which I don't know how say in English. Like you know about Parvram, but so I it's a language barrier. How I elaborate it? A philosopher. I have a question. You think who made this universe and who run this? What energy and which kind of energy run whole universe and maintain its nature and acceleration of galaxies and solar systems? How? Which force behind this?
I think philosopher hasn't enough answer to this question. There
Yeah,
is no reason why isn't believe in gods. Like
true.
he's lots of people's have been a question about this, but ultimately they don't get find any effective result about this.
Yeah, I have a question. Until we don't know who run this universe and how it works behind,
Yeah, yeah.
then we can't say God not exist.
He can't. He
Someone is
can't.
behind. Some
He,
someone is
he can't.
behind that.
Yeah, he can't. And also, nobody can answer this question.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
that's why we have to believe in. We have to believe in someone who is the creator of the earth and
No,
who
we
is the
don't.
creator of us. So we have to.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to.
We have
So
to.
I want to answer his question, Samir.
So,
y-
Mr. Philosopher, do you have enough idea about Muslim religions?
I believe enough to
You
talk
know?
about
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you don't know. Okay.
Maybe I
Your
don't know.
question about this.
Okay, maybe you don't know enough.
I was found lots of time, my God, through my prayer. You know,
And
what I prayed to Him, I got it. So that is the belief. That is the
okay,
belief
Assad,
that you
Assad,
have to believe in. Yeah,
Assad. Like, can you pray for something, something,
yeah, I can pray.
something big?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can pray.
So
I can pray for something big,
good.
and through this,
Then let me tell you like an example. Okay. Do you know any people who doesn't have an arm or a leg? Do you know such a person
so
around you?
this is the as a Muslim, uh, this is their lack actually.
What?
So uh, it's their lack, and
Assad,
is there?
Assad, Assad. Like we're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Englishing here. Like, do you know any person around you, okay, who doesn't have arms or legs? Do you understand this question?
No, no, actually. Let's
No.
elaborate it.
Do you know what is arm? ARM.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is there anyone that you know that who doesn't have one arm?
Yes, lots of people I can found who
Yeah.
hasn't arm or leg.
Okay.
So,
Just think about one person and please pray to your God to give his arm back.
okay,
You said your prayer
you know,
is working, and I want to test it.
you know, in earth we have a duty to God, and and God give us lots of things from where we can judge
So that means
ourselves.
your God can give more. And
So
since you
so
said,
that's why
I pray to God and God is giving it
you
to
know
me, good, good. Pray to your God for what I said to you.
this is the chance. Actually, this is the chance to you and to me to clarify and to judge myself that am I am have to be happy. I have to be happy to have arms and legs that that hasn't any other person. So
Sorry, if you don't make sense, I will have to meet you, okay? Because
maybe you don't to make sense.
yeah, yeah, I don't make sense to you, seemingly. Doesn't matter. In both cases, we shouldn't continue this conversation. Maybe I don't make sense to you, then don't continue with me because it will be waste of time for you. But in my case, I think you don't make sense, and I feel like I'm wasting my time with you. So I don't know who is right here. Maybe you, maybe me. But the logical thing is just to stop in both cases. Doesn't matter what is the case. So Samir, if you want to continue, we can continue. I still remember your questions. Yeah. And he was saying that like I'm praying to God and God is giving me. Okay. Hey, hey, SHK, welcome. Mm. Okay, Samir is sleeping, I believe, right now. Okay, Black Cloud, we're alone again.
Yeah, tell.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
Okay, good. Do you want to continue?
yeah,
Do you remember your own questions?
yeah. I remember
Okay,
what I asked.
good, very good. First of all, I have to explain to you that you shouldn't ask false questions. And I have to explain what is a false question in the first place.
That's a nice trick. You tell somebody questions false,
And
and
then I explain it why it's
what the
false.
reason behind that?
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, I just told
Give
you
it.
that I will
Give.
explain, and I have to explain because I have a claim that your question is false, then I have to prove it, okay? So if I
Okay.
ask you, why did you beat your father? What would be your answer?
What?
If I
I?
ask you, why did you beat your mother?
Yeah,
Do you think it's a normal question or true question, okay question, whatever? But
yeah.
that doesn't matter. What's your answer? Why did you
No,
beat
no,
your
no,
mother?
no. Your question is why you beat your mother.
Why did
This
you beat
question
your
is
mother?
yeah, yeah, yeah. This question has a forward answer. Any region, any situation, you can't that this out.
What?
So, so this question is not valid
Yeah, it's not
on.
valid because I assume that first you
Yeah,
have a mother. I don't know you, right? I don't know.
yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
your mother died.
yeah. For yeah, I
Yeah.
can.
So, and the second assumption is I assume that
Yeah,
you have beaten your mother, and I don't know that also.
yeah,
And then
yeah.
I'm saying, hey, as if you have a mother and you have beaten your mother, I'm asking, why did you do that, man? Why did you beat your mother? That's why this question is not valid because there are two assumptions in it. Are we clear? Are we okay so far?
Yeah, clear.
Okay. So your question, who is controlling the universe? Who created the universe?
Yeah.
Is a similar invalid question because you assume that first the universe has a cause, and then you assume that the cause is someone. Then you're saying, oh, who is that? Who created it? That's why your question is also invalid. I hope you're getting the point.
No, no. There are many theories behind creation of universe.
Rainy, oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, yeah.
You know that.
Why these theories are exist?
Mhm. Why universe exists? How universe exists? Yeah, these are better questions, I
Yeah,
believe. And my answer is I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. Why all these things exist?
Why God
Some,
exists?
yeah, I agree with your point. God is not angry, but my questions which I asked
Yeah, you just ask to learn, but I can
about
ask.
universe and its creation and its circulation
Mm-hmm.
behind, many galaxies and
Yeah.
many universe are exist simultaneously.
Many universes.
This is, yeah, many
Oh, I didn't know that.
universe. What?
Never mind. I just said I didn't know that.
Yeah,
But
you
anyway,
know,
like we already like try to understand, right? Like
you no, no, no.
we have
You know
Samir, we
our
have science, right? We
yeah,
astronomy, cosmology, astrophysics,
yeah,
like all of these branches are studying the universe, like trying to understand how, right?
yeah.
We're
Try
already
to
doing that.
understand how. So its goal finding the root of universe,
What?
where, when, and how it start, and how it's long will exist.
Yeah, we're trying to understand.
Yeah.
Hmm. And we
So
don't know, like, we don't know the good answer for it. Like, we have speculations, like theories, right? But we don't know the truth about the universe, at least those big questions, we don't know
yeah,
the
so
answer.
I have opinion in that uncertainty. Everyone has own opinions, own thoughts about gods.
That's not
So
helpful.
it's
That's not
not
helpful.
matter for everyone or each people's have own thoughts about gods
Yeah, but that's not
because
helpful for me.
no no theory, no idea, no conclusion is perfect at this time.
We know those things, okay?
Yeah,
And I agree on that. But you should know that there are many people who don't claim things, who do not assume things when they don't know something, or when they don't have good evidence. They don't say, "Hey, this is my opinion, and this must be the case." They don't do that. There are people who don't do that.
yeah. I believe if I don't know something, that means it is not exist. That is not true. So it's depend on people to people how they see the situation or
Okay,
understand
Summer.
another thoughts
Yeah,
and
yeah, but
yeah,
again, I'm not interested in such kind of thing. I'm interested in things that all people can check at the same time, and all people can say, "Oh yeah, this is the case." Okay, I seek for such kind of answers. Okay, so what's the source of the light? Okay, The sun. Okay, so we have an answer. We go and
Yeah.
check. All people can say, yeah,
Yeah.
like if you're talking about this light, yeah, look, there's the sun. That's the cause. Okay, I need
Yeah.
such kind of answers. And we don't have such an answer about the universe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Summer, thanks for the conversation. I'll just refresh the room so that we may get different kind of people about the same topic. So
We
yeah, I'll jump in the new room, guys. Thomas, Black Cloud, thanks for being here. If you come, welcome. Okay. Okay. Let's share the link. Oh, let's share this one first. And oops. Here's a link for YouTube. Yep. Welcome back, Black Cloud, and oh, okay.
How are you?
Takeddin. I'm okay. How about you?
I'm fine.
Good. Have you seen the title of this room?
I don't speak English very, very good.
That's a problem because we
Thank
have
you.
a big topic here.
Thank you, my friend.
I'm not sure for what exactly you're thinking.
I don't stand.
Okay.
Where are you from?
Heaven.
What do you say?
Man, what's your language?
Arabic.
Arabic. Okay.
Yes.
أنا من جنة.
Paradise.
Yeah, paradise.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. You are Muslim?
I'm not.
You're what?
I'm an atheist.
Inshallah تصبح Muslim.
Oh.
Do you stand?
If your people present me good evidence, why not?
Inshallah.
Inshallah, mashallah. Yeah. Hey, Kaden, long time no see, man. We had a conversation with Kaden. When exactly? Let me check it. It was maybe a year ago. How do I know that? Because our conversation is on the main page of my channel. Oh, I'm not able to see that because it's showing me the live. That's why I couldn't check it. But anyway. Yep. Let me get rid of these sounds. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum.
Hello,
Hello.
how you doing?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing well. I see a lot of people are here.
People are here, and that's why you joined.
Yes, if you are talking, I would like to join.
I hope we will find someone to talk about God's existence.
I think there is a thing or maybe existence that rules everything.
Maybe you
I
said
don't
maybe.
know. Yes, because if I can't imagine a life without God, because I think. Do you hear me?
Okay, let me ask you this question. If
Strong
I
brainwash.
maybe if I say maybe someone is also controlling your God, does it make sense to you?
What?
Of course not. Of course not.
Yeah, good. That
So
like
you mean there are a lot of gods, yes?
I didn't mean that. I'm just asking a question because you said maybe there's someone who's controlling this universe. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
And I'm
How
saying,
could it
okay,
possible?
maybe
Owner,
someone,
how
maybe,
could it
maybe.
possible?
Okay, how come owner cannot speak in his own room?
Now I ask you that how could it possible?
What?
God can control by other.
Why not? Like, if universe came from someone, why the creator of the universe cannot come from someone? Why?
Hey,
Yeah,
because
he's just
God
making
is God.
he's
Okay.
just
Black
he's just
cloud, it's
making the
hard.
same.
We
Yeah,
can't compare God with
Let me, let,
anyone.
let me create some space for ourselves, Black Cloud. Go first. You may not
I was
find the
just gonna
time.
say you're just saying the same thing they are. Yeah, I don't know why they don't see that you're like if they're gonna posit that why can't you? I don't. It's like you're just you. If it's somehow a mistake that you're making, then they've made the same mistake first.
Yeah.
Oh my, you have a great accent.
Can I speak up?
Yeah, you're doing already.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that maybe you judge God by your standards. You're living in
Yeah.
this world, and it's natural here when somebody comes from another person. Like
Mhm.
your father gave you a life, and in this world, like in our on our planet, it's normal to have a parent, right? And to be controlled by something, by circumstances, or by other people.
Yeah.
But this is not the same. You may assume
How
that
do
it
you know that?
might be same and not be not the same in other dimensions, in the God's world.
Yeah, but
So don't judge God by yourself.
Tanya. But still, we have a
Yeah,
problem. We
Are
can,
you
we
Russian?
can. Oh my God!
yeah. I'm Ukrainian.
Let me save ourselves. Okay, very quickly. So I was saying that like there's a problem here, Tanya. When you say, look, like fathers, mothers, we know how they work. And that's why we can judge easily. And you're saying, how can you judge my God? I can't do that because it's not like fathers and mothers that we can observe. We don't know, right? You also don't know. Like I just said maybe your God has also a controller or a creator. That doesn't mean I know it. That doesn't mean I'm judging it. I'm just speculating the way that she did. Because she said maybe someone is controlling this universe. I said, okay, no problem. I can accept that. But when you say that, you open a big door to question other things, what comes in that room also. In that room, we have God and we have the same questions. What if someone else is controlling this God? Where does God came from? We ask the similar questions like we judge, yeah, but we don't have conclusions. And you also don't know that. Like you're saying it's beyond the universe. Yeah, that's true. So how can you judge that?
But actually, your question has no answer because how can you judge and how can you not judge? Actually,
No.
because why not? The answer is why not? If you can, why not cannot? There's no point in this. 50-50. You, yeah,
Okay.
50% probability. That's so nobody knows for sure, but
Uh,
still, don't judge. Okay, you even can't know what's going on in other person's head. How can you judge God?
uh, yeah, but when you say how can you judge God, we do that because we have the mind and we look around. We don't see the God. We try to touch. We don't touch the God. We try to smell the God. We don't smell the God. We try everything that we can do. We can never reach any God. But believers come and say, you know what, there's something beyond the universe. And they say, it's a God. How can you do that? Like, how can you reach beyond the universe and can judge and can say that, hey, you know what? I found someone super powerful, super intelligent, super knowledgeable. And I learned that that thing created this universe and everything inside the universe. So don't you think that this is a big mound of assumptions or judgments about something that you you couldn't reach?
Yeah,
Waste
you
of time,
can.
Can I
bullshit.
Yeah,
can I can I
Yeah.
add something? Like there's always this thing of like, oh, you're judging by your own standards, by human standards. Like
right.
all of us, me, you, it doesn't matter who's in here talking about it. We're all humans judging with our human brains. So you have that same problem. Um, like we can only judge, you know, based on human standards anyway. And technically, like the criticisms Phil's pointing out means like he's pointing out where it doesn't meet a standard, right? Like your question that you're posing of like, oh, maybe it had like it's got a logical problem, and he's pointing that out. So that's a failure to meet a standard. That's not like it's not like a higher than human standard. It's lower than human.
Okay. Oh, she left, I think. Oh, she's here.
Are you
Oh,
asking me?
oh no, not you. Like the other
I was kind
lady.
of pointing out though, but Phil capped with a question. You should answer Phil's question.
That's okay. You can answer anyone, Tanya, if you have some answers or some critiques about what we said.
I agree with the statement that we are judging God by human standards. So, and I agree with your statement that you have ability to think, and yeah, why not to
And
judge? And
missed the
this,
crucial part of that though. We're judging by human standards, and he's failing to meet those standards. So
yeah,
he's lower than human. Like you're not.
yeah,
It's not like we're holding him to a higher standard that a god would be held to. You know, if he's really a god, he should be able to surpass human standards. He should meet all of our standards.
Yeah, let me give you a simple example. Do you know what is a unicorn?
yeah,
Okay, if I say that I'm a believer of unicorn and you don't believe in it, okay? And you say, who created your unicorn? Your unicorn has little baby unicorns. You keep asking me such kind of questions. And if I tell you, hey, don't judge my unicorn based on your standards because you have human standards. My unicorn is not a human, so don't judge it by your human standards. Like, do you think that makes sense to you?
no,
Or
it
or
doesn't.
whatever the standards are doesn't matter if there's a claim. Okay, I'm an unbeliever. Okay, So does black cloud. We don't believe a God exists. When someone says, hey, you know what? I believe in something which I call God. And you know what? God is someone who's so powerful and who's so knowledgeable and etc. Okay. And I say, hey, wait, I don't believe, and I'm not gonna believe till you show me evidence for it, because how can I know that this is not your imagination? It can be
You're,
something
you're very
man-made, right? Mm. Oh, what did you
why
say?
don't you consider your own existence and ability to think the world that you see around as the proof that God exists? Because
Because it doesn't.
Doesn't follow.
Yeah, it doesn't follow.
Those two things are not even. Why are they? Why does one make the other necessary? That doesn't even make sense.
Let me
I
bring
think
the same example, Tanya. Sorry for the interruption, but if I say why you don't believe in my unicorn because it created this universe, and don't you think like your existence, the universe exists? It shows that my unicorn must be real because it's magical. It can create anything magically.
all right, at least you can admit that there is that we are the result of somebody's mind.
Oh,
Yeah, but he wasn't.
You call it
Yeah,
unicorn.
yeah, but
Okay.
he's not admitting that. He's not admitting that. He's asking you about why, like, do you accept that his unicorn exists based on the same argument, right? Now, it's about what you are accepting, not what he's accepting. He doesn't believe in the unicorn. You're like, oh, well, at least you've recognized there's a creator. No, we're using the unicorn as an example to show you that your creator doesn't make sense.
All right, this is just the beginning of my train of thoughts, and if I'm allowed to finish what I wanted to say, okay, maybe
Go
you will
on.
see the point in what I'm saying.
Let's
But
just
the starter, it's not bad.
Just keep in mind as you go forward that the initial thing you started on is logically inconsistent.
I haven't finished what I wanted to say.
Okay, Tanya. Like then we will allow you to finish. Tell us
Okay.
that you finished so that we can understand.
Unfortunately, I'm not capable to put it into one sentence, and I think that you are not willing to listen more
Is it
than
okay? Is it okay? Is it okay?
statements.
Tanya,
Unfortunately,
before starting,
sorry,
before
you can't even hear what I'm
before
saying.
complaining, let me ask you, 3 minutes is enough for you?
I'm not complaining. I'm
Oh,
just saying that
okay.
I'm not as good as you are.
Okay,
So,
Tanya, 5 minutes is enough for you to elaborate your thoughts?
you give me 5 minutes?
Yeah, without interruption.
I'm not sure that I need 5 minutes, but
Okay, like to tell us, like how many minutes you need?
what's the point of all this calculating? Just give me
To ensure you that you have enough time to elaborate, because
right. Okay, sorry.
do you want to elaborate or not? You said, let me finish my points. And you said, I cannot make my points in one sentence.
Okay, let's go ahead. I need to come back to my statement, which I forgot. Let me remember it. My idea was that if you hypothetically believe that there is a probability that somebody create unicorn or whatever call it created the world. Okay, here's a question then. So how do you know that your unicorn created the world? Let's put it into a dialect. I think it will be more interesting.
Uh, I don't think it will be interesting when you turn the table in the first place. I thought it was your job to prove a god exists. Now you want me to prove unicorns exist. I don't believe in unicorns, Tanya.
Would you like
Listen,
to have a dialogue?
but it's weird that like he's asking you about your God. You used a particular argument for your God. He shows you you can use the same argument for a unicorn, and you start questioning the unicorn. Why didn't you
Okay.
do that? Why didn't you do that same thing with your God? Why did you accept the God instead of questioning?
I want to hear his logic so that I could understand
No,
his.
but we're trying to hear your logic for your God. We're just applying the
My
same
logic
logic.
is my logic is very easy. Since
doesn't-
okay,
he
I'll tell you
doesn't-
my logic.
He doesn't have a logic for the unicorn. He was using your illogic for the unicorn.
Just a mirror,
To
like
show-
how you reason. Yeah, and
Okay, let me speak then. My logic is since we are here, we exist on this planet where there's nothing that comes from, there's no chance that something comes from nothing. So it means that we came from somebody, right? And there
No,
is a
no.
mind that is standing. Yeah.
That
You
that's not.
interrupted me on
Black
20.
Cloud. Yeah, let's don't.
She did pose it as a question.
No,
I'm
no problem.
sorry.
Let her. Let her.
I can't speak like that. Sorry. Okay, guys.
I mean, it's still wrong though.
Well, catch you around. Bye bye.
Oh no way!
Like that's the only gun that such people use. Black Cloud, dude. I think you're already used to see such people. They already that like they feel they have been cornered. She knew it, and she used your interruption as a weapon just to rush out.
Oh, I wish I wouldn't have interrupted that time though.
I tried to stop you, but anyway, it's okay. Like because it was going to be some waste of time. She was not willing to understand, so I think it was better in that
I
case.
feel like no, but she was switching arguments. She was switching to the cosmological thing.
Yeah,
Which
yeah,
they
yeah.
always do. It's like either it's the first thing they bring up or it's like their fallback. Like that comes up. So where did you come from? Where did everything come from? Where does morality and math come from? That's like their go-to stuff.
Um,
I was thinking about making a slide presentation on how I know there's no God.
I believe me. I believe I'm doing a good job to simplify things because I'm a simple guy who is not very intellectual, and I like to make it simple, and I like the way that things are simple so that I can understand also. So when I see some more intelligent people, I beg them to make it simple. Why? Because I want to learn. And yeah, I always try to find simple examples. And I believe I do some good job there finding simple examples. So this black cloud guy makes it complicated. Okay, you have some complaints, black cloud. Um,
Yeah, I get that a lot from simple-minded people.
ooh, okay.
Complicated.
Yeah, maybe it's language, Harry, because he's a native speaker. So it may be time to time hard to understand. It doesn't mean it's very complicated. Maybe it's just we don't understand properly. People usually leave. Mm, that's not the case,
No,
Harry. Like we should be
they don't
fair.
leave.
No,
They leave because I interrupt.
yeah, that was the case. But yeah, like sometimes it can be annoying, right? Like just you interrupt, and yeah, people leave. Yeah, but And in this case, I think it was okay to interrupt her because she was already not trying to make a sense. I said, okay, like how many minutes you need? She even, you know, forgot her points. And I really
If she
tried
would have
to,
said 5 minutes, I would have muted for 5 minutes.
yeah. But yeah, and instead
And I
she complained.
wasn't even going to say a lot. I just interjected to go, no, that's wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
And they feel very uncomfortable with that. But like such an interruption should be tolerable, at least. That's what I think.
I differentiate. I say that's an interjection. It's not really an interruption. Is where like you cut them off, change the subject. You're like, you know what I mean? It's like you just derail the whole thing. An interjection is like just a little insertion that's in context.
And that's fair in many cases, I believe. But anyway, we
And
cannot
people,
entertain all sensitive people. Sorry for that.
most of the time when people leave, like Harifax is talking about, that's what it is. It's like it's small interjections. That's usually when they'll cut out.
Anyway, let's
They're
wait.
trying to build a house on a turd.
Yeah, and I already shared what I sensed because she just wanted to leave, I think, and use that as an excuse. Anyway, Sufi, Mir, and Victoria. Wow, what a neat name. And what's that picture? Oh, a sick person in the corner reading a book. Okay. Sufi.
You didn't share your thoughts on my slideshow. I feel like most atheists have a problem with me being Gnostic, and I feel like I should put together like a good explanation.
Wait, Mr. Cloud, what about you? Are you a believer?
No, well, I'm a believer in Gnostic atheism.
Oh, I think someone was complaining about that yesterday, Black Cloud. Sorry for carrying some gossips. I'm not gonna give any names, but someone was upset about your position.
Yeah, I mean, even most atheists consider me like detrimental to the cause because I say I know there's no God, and they think that's an unreasonable claim.
Okay. I think I should stick to what I said earlier because if you're a person who really searched for evidence and if you couldn't find, I think you have done enough job to say, I think there's no God.
I think I mean I could add to that, but that's why I want to
Oh,
do the president.
oh so you're saying I'm sure there's no God.
Yes. Uh, I you said I think like I can say I know there's no God.
Yeah. Like I just didn't want to put that, but like kind of I assume that yeah, you even want to say I know there's no God. Maybe you can elaborate on that, Black Cloud, so that other
That's
people
why I was
can.
thinking about doing the presentation so I could like have it just put it all together.
Okay, look, can
Because
you make it in a simple way today?
all gods fall into three categories.
Okay.
Number one is uh, they're undefined. Anything undefined doesn't exist due to its lack of definition. I could make up a gibble fluke. Does it exist? People are going to go, well, what is it? I'm going to go, it has no definition.
Okay, but don't you think this is a little bit unfair? Because when you say, what is God, many people have the answer.
Yes, I'm just saying all gods fall into three categories. one or more of three categories. This is one of them.
Ah, okay.
Sometimes
So
people.
got it.
So
Okay, fair.
so if they tell me their God has no definition, he doesn't exist. Due to its lack of definition. For something to exist, it must have properties.
Okay.
Number two is a God that is self-contradictory. And I would even argue that as soon as they call God all-powerful, he's self-contradictory. But you still have gods like Zeus or whatever from the pantheons, maybe
Mhm.
some other gods too. The Hindu gods, they may not be all powerful, so they may not be all self-contradictory. I don't know, but they still contradict nature, is science, things that we know to be true through the scientific method. Lightning doesn't come from Zeus. We know where it comes from. So that's the third category. It'll contradict. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm saying that wrong. That's still part of the second category. Either they contradict themselves or they contradict science, things that we already know.
That's also clear.
So the third option is a word game. That's the third one. The word game is like God is the universe. It's like, okay, well, when I say I'm an atheist and I don't believe in your God, I'm not saying I don't believe in the universe. We're talking about a magical anthropomorphic immortal, a conscious thinking agent creator that makes decisions, right? So that's what we don't believe in. So if you're saying God is a universe, like you aren't even talking about the thing about whether we believe in it or not. You're talking about something else now. That's almost an admission to yourself that you don't believe in it. So
Okay, so you think
it's a
there's
word.
no any definition of any God which doesn't contradict itself with science or in itself?
Yeah.
Like no any definitions like that?
Give me one.
Okay, God is a super powerful being who created this universe.
The all-powerful being is
No, I didn't say
self-contradictory.
I didn't say all. I said just super powerful.
Okay, just super powerful. All right.
Yeah. So, like, do you think that this fits in the third one, which is
What
word
about
game?
what else did you say about him? That's it. He's just super powerful.
Super powerful, super intelligent, and super knowledgeable.
Is he? Yeah, but to be a god, he's going to need some more attributes, like because that would an alien could fit that definition.
Oh,
And now you're
okay.
back to the word. Now you're back to the word game.
So, like, if it's outside of the universe and it's the cause of the universe, still you consider it as alien?
It doesn't. We have no. All the evidence suggests that.
Oh.
If there is any cause, right?
Mhm.
Everything ever that we've ever found that has causes has many causes, and they're all natural. So
Mm.
all the evidence flies in the face that he would be a creator.
No, so sorry, come again. Like, I just
All the evidence flies in the face of that he would be the creator of the universe.
he would be the. I'm not able to follow
Yeah.
you right now.
Everything that we can see follows the laws of physics. If it all leads back to the Great Expansion. We can't see much before that in terms of fucking math. Obviously we
Okay,
can't see into the past
but don't you think
or
that
evidence.
that leads logically to agnosticism, not Gnostic atheism? Because you're saying that
We're
we're not
just
able to
talking
see.
about we're just talking about the evidence in the real world that we can observe
Mm-hmm.
and comparing it to how you're defining your God. You're saying your God is the creator of the universe.
Mm-hmm.
That contradicts all the evidence that we have.
But
We
which
have no
one?
reason to we've got no reason to think that the evidence that the universe even has a beginning.
Mm.
Um, it's a logical necessity that existence is eternal anyway. Everything we can see obviously has many causes, and they're all obviously natural, and that's true going back into time. As
You
far
have
as
a
where
small
you came
mistake there. You have a small mistake there. Like when we observe the universe, we observe also intelligent beings in the universe, which also causes things intentionally. So you're just
right,
throwing this fact into garbage.
that we're natural. We're part of the natural universe.
Oh,
We're not
okay,
a
okay. Like you're saying we are natural. So what if there is a creator who's intelligent and who created the universe, and still it's also natural?
I mean, that's. Oh, I see what you're saying. There's a creator, and it's still natural.
Yeah, you just well, we are creators. You called ourselves natural. I can buy that
I
also,
mean,
no problem.
it still contradicts the fact that we don't find anything that has a single cause. They
But
all have multiple.
that's
It would have to be a set of creators,
okay.
really.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But uh,
So we have a set of creators, and they're natural.
okay,
I
good.
mean, again, though, that still it still sounds like you've lost the God quality now.
No, no,
Uh,
no, not.
yeah,
Uh,
because it's not it's not like um well here's can it violate like natural law, like maybe not our laws of physics, maybe they have their
okay.
own or
But,
whatever.
Black, like I sense this. Okay, you can correct me if I'm wrong. It feels
Well,
to me that you have your own God definition,
no, it's
and
not my God definition. It's not. No, no,
okay.
no, no. This is just like this is for all atheists, right?
Hmm.
Like an atheist says, "I don't believe in a God," right? So if you start defining your God in a way where it becomes like some kind of alien, I never said I don't believe in aliens. If it becomes
Okay.
a natural being in the in the existence, maybe not in our universe, but maybe just in existence, that's just like another being somewhere else. It's like an alien,
Okay,
you
but
know.
like this alien is an intelligent, super powerful, and super knowledgeable being who is the cause
But
of
saying
this
we were
universe.
created by an alien, saying that everything was created by an alien is a very different claim from saying we were created by a god. And when I say I'm an atheist, I'm
Okay.
not saying I don't believe we were created by an alien.
Okay, what makes something God?
Well, I think the major like when an atheist says I don't believe in a god, the majority of the time they're rejecting the idea of an anthropomorphic magical immortal.
This is the not believing part, like because like what we're trying to do here, like we're questioning your Gnosticism
Right,
here.
but I'm going further than that. I'm saying that magical anthropomorphic immortal, I know it doesn't exist. I know there's no
Okay.
God.
Yeah, but that's only one type of God, and you can say
I,
those are gods, but they don't exist.
but that's the only thing that when somebody says I'm an atheist, that's the only thing they're rejecting. They're not rejecting aliens. They're not rejecting that we're in a matrix. They're not rejecting, there's all these explanations of what God might be
Okay.
outside of
So
stuff that
okay.
atheists don't reject.
So if I ask you this knowledge question, again, we're talking about Gnosticism here. So hey, Black
Mhm.
Cloud, do you know that there is no any alien outside of this universe who
I don't.
created this universe? So you don't know. Like you were saying, maybe yeah, there's such an alien who created this
Saying an
universe.
alien created our universe, to me, there's no evidence for it. I would be agnostic about that. I would actually maybe
Mhm.
lean away from it a little. I don't know that I could even give you a reason why
Okay,
though. But
but
that's what. But it's still way more reasonable
Mm,
than saying a god created everything. It's a
I
huge difference.
understand. But this is not a huge difference for believers. So if when I present something like that to believers, okay, when I say, "Hey, wait a
I,
second," so I see this is your God definition, but what if there's no such a thing, but there's something
But when
similar.
but it's an irrational thing to do, because when somebody rejects the idea of God and religion, when they leave all that, when you
Mhm.
even when you become an agnostic and you say like, I don't know, uh, you're only talking about that narrow set of gods. You're not saying I don't believe in the universe.
Oh, like I say, like the way that you said, I don't believe in those aliens who created the universe, also, right?
I yeah, I don't believe in them, right? But
Mhm.
some people do. Some atheists might posit that. There's pantheists that will say that the universe is God. It's not
Anti-is.
conscious.
Mm,
It's just natural. But they'll call it God. They'll say they're religious and that they believe the
mm.
universe is God.
But I mostly don't see any atheists who says that, hey, I believe that there's an intelligent being who created the universe.
It's probably rare, but it probably happens.
Mm.
But um, when you become an atheist, though, it's still like it's not a even if you say like, well, I don't believe that an alien did it. Like uh, there are religious believers who will say, no, I don't think an alien did it. They're not rejecting God when they say that. They do believe in God. Like the two things are exclusive from each other. They're not. We shouldn't conflate them.
Yeah, but
And atheism
the problem is,
atheism is clearly about one of them.
okay.
And the religious people who are trying to convince you to believe in God or question your atheism or whatever, they're not trying to get you to believe in the alien.
Yeah, exactly. They're trying to get me to believe in something powerful
The magical
and
anthropomorphic immortal.
intelligent. No, not always anthropomorphic, man. Like they
Yeah,
mostly start like
said intelligence is anthropomorphic. If it, even if it's just
ah
a void, if even if it's just a conscious void, consciousness is anthropomorphic.
no, okay, but how can you claim to know that there's no such a thing? Like we exist, right? We have intelligence. If we exist in this form, why there cannot be other forms with a similar intelligence?
Because it's magical and immortal, it violates the laws of physics. It violates natural law. As soon as
Okay,
you,
but those people assume that it's not in the universe.
well, then it doesn't exist anywhere.
Oh, how can you claim that?
That's what if you don't if you don't if you're not anywhere, you don't exist. You have to be somewhere to exist.
Oh, but how do you know that there's nowhere outside of the universe? Or let me
That's
make the question better.
I don't. That's still a place. See,
Okay.
you know, these conversations always inevitably land on the universe, which is a mistake. Because
Okay. I'm trying
if
to
the
get out of the
universe
universe.
if the universe had yeah, that's a mistake.
Why?
If the universe has a beginning or not, if it's the only universe, if universe is everything, or maybe there's multiple universe, it doesn't matter. Either way, there's a grand existence. And if there was a God, he would be in that existence as well. The existence would be a necessary precursor for the God.
Okay,
And
but that doesn't mean we could know that it existed or exists if we cannot observe. They always claim, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It only means,
well,
yeah,
there's no
we
beginning.
don't.
The point of that is that there's no beginning that needs to be explained.
There's no
You
need.
know, if you like the universe may or may not be uh, the whole existence. If the
Yeah.
universe is just a thing in existence,
Mm-hmm.
say next to a god or next to other universes or whatever, if the universe is a thing inside existence, then and it had some beginning, uh, the all the evidence from everything we've ever seen points to the idea that there would be multiple natural causes. All the evidence suggests we have no evidence suggesting it would be anything else besides that. So that's a mountain. right there. Yeah. So even if it had a beginning, it would be the causes would be natural.
Like,
And that assumes it had.
what does it mean
That assumes
natural?
it had.
Because I think now we need to define what is natural. Natural means just exists.
Natural is like not natural, right? Not magical. It's following the laws of physics.
I don't understand
Following
what is
natural law.
magical. Natural laws, but like that doesn't explain what
Magical
is
is where you
natural.
magical is where you don't have to follow the rules. You can make something out of nothing and do everything impossible. Things that we know can't be done.
Okay, but you don't know whatever is happening could be done. They are happening. We don't know how they are exactly happening. Maybe it
I mean,
fits into your definition of magic.
we do
Maybe.
know. We say we know. We use science to make inferences, and they're pretty strong ones. And yeah, technically, we don't know 100% for sure anything in science. Nothing is proven, quote unquote. Yes, but colloquially, we say like we know evolution's true. We know there's gravity. You know, the
Sure,
theory of
sure,
gravity, the
sure.
theory of evolution, the theory of the germ theory of disease. We know there's germs. Like we say these things, and it's maybe it's just for brevity, but I guess technically it's incorrect, but we all agree that this is okay and it's not a lie, and it's understood that science is limited, and we're supposed to you're supposed to understand the limitations, and I'm not supposed to have to explain them every time I say we know something is true.
But why, like, accepting that, like, that, then why you suggest that? Hey, like, the like you even like didn't explain what does it mean
Well,
natural exactly, because you said we have limitations. We don't understand the fundamentals of the things or everything.
that it follows the natural law,
But when you say
which is
natural law, like again, like that begs the question: what does it mean natural?
stuff that follows the laws of physics,
Stuff that follows.
right? And that may mean maybe if there's an outside our universe, maybe the rules are different there, but there would still be a natural rule. There has to be forces, like the four fundamental forces that keep things being themselves, right? Like that's how you stay logical.
Okay, so there are things that follows those laws of physics.
For a thing to exist, it has to have properties, and it
Mhm,
has to there has to be mechanisms
mhm.
for
Okay,
how it's interacting with other things, right? Like it's got to follow the rules. We don't we can't make gold out of nothing.
okay, okay,
You have to mine it. You have to follow the rules of of nature. Nature is a dictator
okay.
in
But
that way.
don't you think there could be similar causes of the universe outside of the universe, which also
Okay, but
follows
then that's not a
some
god.
laws?
You've switched from a thing that's not a god though.
But what is a god then? And what makes
Magical,
you?
immortal.
Oh, that's what I said earlier. You remember? I think you have your own God definition, and you exclude that
It's the
thing.
only one that fits the idea of an atheist, and when they're leaving religion and rejecting a god,
Let's see.
it's the it
Start
has to
again.
fit that. If it does, if I'm when I become an atheist and I say I don't believe in God and I don't know if there's one, we're not talking about the universe. We're not talking about what somebody else might want to change the definition of a god to, or somebody's lack of definition of a god. We're not talking about any of those things.
You're talking.
We're
You're exactly talking about those things. You're exactly rejecting those definitions. Like you say, "Hey, I have this definition of God." You say, "Ah, no, I think there's no such a thing because of this and this and this." And
Yeah,
you
I don't.
look at another definition. You say, "Wait a second, let me check it." And you say, "Oh, look, there is some contradictions here. That's why I think there's no such a thing, or I'm sure there's no such a thing." But you check every definition in itself. Okay, when you find something that might exist outside, now you want to label it with something else to make it not a god,
No,
but
no, no, no,
the person
no.
defines
See,
that thing
that's the
as
thing.
a god.
It's they. That's the thing. That's why I say it's a word game. They're the
Word
ones
game.
who are. Yes,
Okay,
they're the
but
ones who
when
are
you say
capable of it.
that's a word
When we're
game,
talking, when we're talking
which
about,
God definition we should take as the standard? Because that sounds
we're
like you
talking
have a
about,
standard of a God, and then you say, wait, wait,
we
wait,
should
this is
take the
not a
standard
God.
of the one that most of the gods fit into, and
Most of
especially, and
them.
then when you in the context of an atheist, we should definitely take into account what most of them are rejecting,
Oh, wait, wait, wait.
right?
What most of them are rejecting? What does that mean?
Atheists are not rejecting belief in the universe when they say they're atheists. So the pantheists that I've talked to who say God is the natural universe, when they say that, I'm not rejecting that when I say I'm an atheist. And no atheist is. But
I'm
that
not
doesn't
getting
make
your
me a
point.
pantheist. I think, in my opinion, a pantheist is just
I
is
don't
all
understand
unless
why
they
we're talking about pantheists, Black Light. We don't need to talk about pantheists, okay?
because they're counter examples to your position.
Contra examples, like I think my example is just another example of another god. But you're saying that
Right.
no, this is a
You've
word
made that
game.
God not a God.
Okay, but
That's
again,
which
like
is
what
which is
makes a god definition God?
I told
Or
you in the context of this conversation, uh the only thing, and this is why some of the categories are rejections just based on how they define it. The God uh should fit what the majority of gods out there fit into, or especially we're talking about the rejection of the belief. When somebody goes from a theist to an atheist, what are they rejecting specifically? And they're not rejecting the universe. So somebody who
sorry,
says
man, like
God,
man, like again, you're jumping into pantheism. I really don't understand. I'm losing that. Okay,
because
so
we
try
can't,
to help me. Try to help me, Black Cloud.
I'll say it another way. You have a problem with me wanting to reject things based on how they define them,
Mm,
right? But that's the thing, is like they can define it in all kinds of ways. I can say a coffee cup is God, right? Are you going
Okay.
to tell me you're an atheist, Phil? Do
Mm-hmm.
you not believe in coffee cups? Of
I
course
know
you
that
do,
they exist.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So me calling God a coffee cup is not an argument for God. It's just a
Mhm.
word game. If you're going to change God into a
Okay,
non-God,
but Black
and
Cloud, like
people do that. A
you
lot of people do that.
okay, like you should be very clear about this one again, because every time I ask, I'm not able to understand. Let's say maybe you explain good, maybe I don't understand. Okay, so what I say, at least make I want to make this statement to be able to say, oh wait, this is a word game. This is not a god. You need a standard, and you're saying that I look at other people. How do they define God? But there's a problem there because
Well, not
there are
just
many
look at other
religions.
people, not
Okay,
look at other
then
people. I would
like
say
how you come
look at the
to
majority of gods. Look at the majority of definitions of
yeah,
gods. There's a lot of them.
I looked at and mostly they mean someone intelligent and powerful and the cause of the universe.
Yeah,
That's
and
what do they
magical.
mean. And
They always
well, I
are
don't understand
magical
why you want to put the word magical because I don't understand that word. But I think many
because they are.
people could do that.
Show me a believer that doesn't have a magical God. Show me one.
Like, what is a magical god?
Any God that does magic. If he can break the rules of nature,
But like, what if
you know,
he?
miracles,
Okay, but
blessings, miracles, and it's all magic, right?
okay, but like, imagine like you have like how it's called Lego, like those plastic pieces that you combine and you make different kind of things. How do you
Yeah,
call those things? Lego,
Legos.
Lego. Okay, so
Hmm.
let's suppose you're doing that. Okay, and I just observe you,
Okay.
and you made a car. Okay,
Okay.
and then you broke all those parts
Okay.
and you started making a train and I stopped. Hey, man, like, you're doing magic right now because you changed all those things and now you're making something else.
Right.
uh And you can say, yeah, because like I can make these things. If I make this one, I can make this one. And so if someone can do different things from the same thing or can change what he did, you're saying, oh, this is magic. And it's
No,
okay.
I'm
Still, it's
saying
okay.
magic
So
is
like
where
if you can create
magic is
something,
where you're. I would say magic is very different. Magic is where you just speak and it just happens, right?
okay,
Not
you
touching anything,
speak and it happens.
like how
Mhm.
all their gods work.
But you know, like those are some metaphors, right? Like it's not like you speak through your mouth and it goes. It's not like in
Well,
those movies,
no,
right?
it's a pretty spurious fucking metaphor because that's how fucking Merlin works. He gets abracadabra, poof. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
but
very fucking
that's a
eerily similar.
terrible. But like, let's be fair a little bit because it's really bad
That's a hard sell.
representation. No. Like
Oh, like
in those movies, they don't explain how do they do it. Just they say and it happens. But believers
yeah.
claim that God has knowledge and power and source, and He does it. And they always acknowledge that they don't know how exactly He's doing that. And
But
there's
they
yeah,
call it.
sure,
They
yeah, like
literally call it supernatural.
okay. Whatever they call. So
Yeah, I
when
mean
they
it
say
breaks. It
God
breaks rules.
says and it
Things
happens,
that we, things
it's
that
not
we
like the way
consider
that
to
you
be
imagine Black Cloud.
things that can. It's not the way I imagine it. Things that we consider
You brought the
impossible,
example.
they can do, and not by mechanical means, just by speaking or thinking, and that's it. Abracadabra.
Okay. So it's something that you don't know how it works, and you just want to label it as magic. Okay, so something happens that they can do if they
Um,
exist, and you
no,
don't
it's
know how
like they.
exactly they do that, and you just say, "Oh,
No,
magic."
that's not how they define it. See, you're changing their if bring me a believer who
No,
thinks that. The believers
many,
will
many.
say
I talked to
that
many of
God is all
them
powerful and he can manipulate the laws of physics. He can break the laws of physics. He's
because he
outside of
created,
it
yeah,
all.
and also they claim that because he
Yeah.
created them. That's why I gave the Lego example
So the
because you
things that
created the
we
car.
literally claim to be impossible
Come
can
again?
still be can be done. And you like
Oh,
walking
huh.
on water, water to wine, things we consider impossible. If a human told you they did it, you wouldn't believe them.
Yeah, but
But
like this is another thing. Like if you like let's suppose you have a bunch of material, okay? Metal, different kind of metal, plastic, okay? And you build
Mhm.
something. And I look at you, okay? And then if I assume you could break the parts of that thing, whatever that thing is, and you
you can
can
see me,
create, yeah, I can see you, but like if I
right?
assume that
You
you
can't see me.
could,
You can't see God.
if I assume you could do something else with the same material, okay, you need to break apart all those things, then you should start something new. If I assume you could do something like that, it wouldn't be a bad assumption, and if you do that, there's no need to call it magic. If these are the physical laws, let's say, okay, because you're saying that it would be
Okay,
unnatural without,
I say
again,
like
going deep into what does it mean natural.
miracles are magic, right? And they all believe that their gods can do miracles. So
Yeah,
you know,
and if
you
you
don't like
ask
the
them
word
what is
magic.
magic, what's their answer, Black
If you
Cloud?
don't like the word magic, let's say miraculous. How about we say that?
It's still like it's something that we don't understand, right?
I would say I understand.
How? So if there
I
let's don't call it
because
God, okay? Like let's say alien the way that you said, okay? If there is an alien, one alien who created the entire universe, and
yeah,
if he can play with the physical laws that he created, and can you claim how he can do that? Or can you claim to know how he's able to do that?
I can claim that we've never seen any example of that ever.
Yeah, but like how like can you claim how he's doing that? No, right?
I
Since
mean,
you don't know
if
what is that
it
thing
was
exactly.
happening, if
Yeah.
we're gonna just assume it's real,
Yeah, and something that
uh,
you cannot explain. That's all. And saying that it's magic is just a word. And you were the one complaining about word games.
I don't
So
know why would I have to explain it. I don't even understand that.
okay, like just to show you that like you see something that you don't understand how it works.
We
You
something
just said
that's
magic.
impossible, right?
Something impossible for us. Like how can you claim that it's impossible for
Just
someone
no, not just
who created
impossible.
it?
You said he's manipulating the laws of physics,
The
so it
ones
would
that he
be like
created. Like if there is such a thing, if he created those laws, why he
from
cannot
our point of
manipulate
view, it would look like something that's impossible. So yes, I
from?
would be seeing an impossible thing, right? Not knowing, to me, it would be impossible. Not knowing that it's possible.
But how do you know it's impossible?
Well, if it's not, then it's not even part of the thing we're talking about. We're talking about magic and miracles, so it has to
No,
be impossible.
it has to be.
It's not really like
Okay.
if the sun rises tomorrow, I can call it a miracle, but it's not really. It's kind of mundane,
Okay.
So it's got to be a miracle to be a miracle,
Yeah, but miracles are magic. I think miracle is a better
right?
word here. Like we can
Yeah, well,
also
that's what we're
define it.
talking about. The gods are always miraculous. Find me a believer who has a God that's not miraculous.
Okay. Like
Find me one.
how can you claim that miracles cannot happen?
If you find me one, I guarantee you they're a deist or a pantheist.
It's not my job to find one. Like it's your job to find.
How can you claim miracles don't happen? The laws, like all of our knowledge about science,
Mhm.
indicates that the laws of physics are unavoidable, right?
Okay, but
They're
that doesn't tell that it works the same always.
the fundamental forces are eternal, as far as we can tell.
Can you claim that they work in the same way as always?
That's all from what we can tell. Yeah, all the evidence says yes, all of
Really?
it.
So do you think that physical laws
We have
in
not.
in
We've never had
singularity?
any example of anything to the contrary.
Really? Like, do you think the physical laws work the same way that it works right now when it was singularity?
We have no reason to think otherwise.
We
The
have no.
singularity isn't proven. The singularity is just hypothesis. It's just conjecture.
Okay, but like we have evidence for the rapid expansion. Like the expansion is,
Yeah,
increasing the speed of expansion. So
yeah.
it doesn't show that those are very stable lows. Like things are changing. Some things are changing, and
No, the four fundamental forces are clearly in effect during the Great Expansion. They don't change. As far
okay,
as
yeah,
there's
uh-huh.
and
So
energy
do you
cannot
know?
be created.
Okay,
Matter and energy cannot be created or
got you,
stored.
got you, got you, got you. Okay,
And so,
okay,
according to the laws of thermodynamics, even that stuff's eternal as well.
okay. And physical laws they don't change.
Even in a singularity, like all of the matter and energy is still there. It's just in a very small point.
Okay.
It's all still there though. And we don't have the math breaks down shortly after that. So we don't have evidence of a beginning. We don't know what's before that. So
X exists doesn't mean X can only work in one way, one direction. So saying that
What?
energy is still there, that doesn't prove that it can function in another way
Well, the
or it
singularity
cannot.
is just conjecture, but even in that conjecture, it's all still there. It's all still eternal.
Okay.
There's no beginning we've found. That's just made up.
No beginning?
None that we've found. If there is a beginning, we haven't found it yet. The idea of a beginning is contradictory to. I mean, as I said, The beginning of a universe would just mean that the universe is a thing inside of existence, because existence, it's a logical necessity that the grand existence has no beginning, because you can't get something from nothing. So that means there would have always had to have been an existence. It would have to be eternal for it to be there at all.
Problem with that. No problem with that. But
Yeah. So
it doesn't
and who
suggest
knows?
that.
Maybe our universe is all of existence. So maybe the universe is eternal too. We don't know.
So it's also okay. No problem with that. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
E-
it's the case.
Either way, there's no beginning though. Either way, there's no beginning.
Well, we are out of the topic right now,
Yeah.
and I got really tired. But
Well,
it
it
was nice.
contradicts the idea of a creator. It kind of touches on what we said earlier.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Black Clown.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
If there was a creator, we probably find some evidence of it.
How?
We wouldn't see all this stuff that says everything has many causes and they're all natural. We wouldn't see that.
Well,
We'd
but
see signatures.
how can you understand like what is the cause?
There's other things that appear to be eternal. So like if we've already got all this natural stuff that looks like it's eternal, and that's the fundamental stuff that we've found too. The
It
eternal
doesn't.
things.
It doesn't contradict like the creation.
Yeah, it does.
No,
Because
it
if you have a
doesn't.
creation, you wouldn't have these eternal things. There would be a signature of the creation. We would find evidence of
Okay, like imagine I'm eternal. Okay, me
it.
myself.
Unless you're
Black
like a
cloud.
lying creator, I guess.
Black cloud.
Maybe that's
Black cloud.
the only
Black
God that could
cloud.
exist.
Black
He's a
cloud.
liar,
My fucking god.
and he makes the universe in a
Yeah.
way what looks like he didn't make it.
Okay. No mercy, Black Cloud. I see no mercy from your side. I'm so tired, man. Like I'm very tired. I was already tired with the other guys. Okay. Uh, I just want to give one fucking example, man. Like, why the fuck you don't show any patience? Just begging for some mercy here. Yeah, Black Cloud, it's you. If you're not into, I'm not gonna waste my very limited energy right now because, as I said, I am very tired. That's not a normal talk. I want to give an example. You keep over talking, not letting me to give a simple example. Okay. Yeah, you over talk every time I open my mouth. No, you did stop me a lot of times. You can do that, and you did it. But anyway, I'm so tired even to argue about this. You see, I'm not able to stop you. You just keep typing, man. No, and still, you are not even like giving me one simple thing. Like I just begged, hey, Black Cloud, just listen to this example, one example, and still you keep typing something. So you intentionally don't want to listen to my example. Good. I mean, that's not good, but anyway. That doesn't mean you stop. That's the thing. You see, I muted you, but it didn't stop you. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm not gonna give the example. No problem. No problem. Okay. Sufi, Pawan. Seemingly you guys don't want to interact. Then it means I will just stop. So YouTube, let me check. Scam Chan, thank you so much. And this guy, I don't know who's this guy. He's the second here. Oh, it's UCube, I believe. Your nick is a little bit different here in the list. but luckily I found you easily. Oh, it's a little bit late, Tabula. It's a little bit late. Paul. It's not Paul. It's Pavel and D. Thank you, man. Thank you for being here. Bible enjoyer. He was here today also. Thanks for being here. Mr. Parker. Mr. Parker, thank you so much, man. Thanks for being here. Okay, this turtle always makes me. Yeah, it's SHK. Sorry, man. Sorry, I always forget you. I'm so sorry. Anarchists, the Red Star. The Big Nick. Did I block him? Let me think. No, I didn't. He just stopped speaking. And Paul Rothwell, thanks for being here again. Al Caxi 1971. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Professor Hizzle was here. Thanks for visiting. And Tabula. That's okay to be late, but that doesn't allow us to thank you also. Yeah, unfortunately, no good evidence. No. She didn't miss the fun. It will be live on YouTube. She can check it. So, okay. But that's all for today. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Black Cloud, for being here. I think majority of the at least fruitful part for my case was the conversation with you. No, God didn't show up. Sorry for disappointing some atheists. Anyway, thank you all. Hope I see you later.